Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. No, that's not right. Welcome to the Lost Harbor, or to the to Lost Shipyard. Fuck. My name is Nitsify. I am your host and your DM. Welcome to the Sanity Campaign. As you can see today, we are missing a person because he had a family thing he had to show up for. Family reunions, gotta love them. But we still have Acrid, the DM. I also said I was the DM for some reason. I'm not the DM on this campaign. I'm the DM on a different campaign. I play Ryozuka, the Darla, the little bitch man.
You don't get to hear what else he is.
Yeah, you can figure out his stuff because he's no longer a fighter because Javina fucked with him. He's a rogue now. So now he's a rogue cleric.
Yup.
In case you missed the colossal episode from last week. Oh boy, where do I start?
I don't know. Where should he start on last episode?
Damn. Getting an answer?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Fair
exactly.
enough.
Alright, so basically we talked with some of the gods, went through a reality dimension area, got warped around. On top of that, we saved an Ariessa follower who is almost dead to a pulp. We fought and killed a Defiler follower. We found more John's memories in the process. We talked with some people, did some things, and now we're in the safety zone.
And John has headed off happily while Ryu deals with all of his gods and whatnot.
Yep. I gotta deal with a lot of shit.
He's wandering off with Psyche and Fossil to go help Darius do some other things around the place. Because he wants to be helpful, and there's a lot to do.
Yep. Yeah.
Dylan, if you don't like that, fucking sorry, bitch. That's what I chose for you to do.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, it's fair. We also did meet Konika, who is Katsu's daughter, so that has been confirmed.
Yep.
And we also met Hunter Smith, the noble that I killed, his son, essentially, so.
Yep, technically who's supposed to be the heir, but whole family's dead and their entire fortune was taken, so he's got fucking nothing.
Yep. Oh, man. It's fine. He's doing fine without it.
Yeah. For sure.
Alright. So, on the agenda list today, in the Sanity Zone, we have contact the anomaly, talk with the gods, investigate the cracking that we heard, which will probably take top priority.
That'll probably happen first, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, meet Solana's friend, speak with Williams, and speak with Hero.
Okay, so oh boy. We got a doozy of an episode for this one.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so let me grab
the crack.
the crack.
The crack.
You step outside, there was a little firecracker there, it was fine. No. Okay.
Yeah, no, sorry guys, it was just fellowship. She just landed and cracked a bit of the wood. You know how it is.
Yeah, sorry. She was walking a little bit too fast.
That's somehow insulting. That is... that somehow comes off so insulting. I know it's supposed to be like obscenely large succubus, but like still, man. It's fucked up.
What do you mean? I'm right.
I'm damn sure she would try to kill you for that.
She walked a little too fast.
Dude,
oh,
I know for a fact if Katsu made a joke like that about her, he would actively be getting chased by her.
What do you mean?
I know exactly what I mean.
I have never had her chase Katsu.
For sure. Definitely not. She would never do that.
No. This goes against her very code. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So,
Mm-hmm. Yes. Quiet.
Why don't you throw that away?
huh?
Mm-hmm.
Throw that away.
Okay. Okay, so, music.
Yeah, music. I've got it up. It's not sharing for some reason. Here we are.
Oh, sadness.
There.
I'm gonna hear the music, everybody. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
So there's the damn bongos.
Yep, there's the bongos. Can
So-
we cut the casual bongos?
Yes, that's me half the damn time when you don't change the music.
Because sometimes I can't tell what you're going for.
Well, don't worry, bud. You'll be even more confused now.
Mhm.
Alright, so, as you I do believe the Ryu was at the tavern when the time of the cracking happened.
Yeah, because
or-
I just got done talking with I already forgot her name.
Konika.
Yeah, Konika.
Yeah, so Katsu is just about to be like, alright, cool, I'm glad y'all met. Like, he didn't get to say that, but it was like that opening of the mouth that would start a sentence like that.
Yeah.
And then there is a, like, giant cracking sound that just radiates out from outside. Which,
Yeah.
you see Katsu and Konika almost both flip on a dime and head outside. Like, it is a... Oh, fuck. What the fuck was that?
I backflip on a dime, I don't.
Alright, acrobat.
No.
Gotta test them new legs of yours. You don't know.
It's the same legs now. Don't be doing shit to me.
You don't know that.
I
You haven't
fucking look
checked.
at my legs. Are my legs still there?
Let me see. Yes.
Awesome, cool. They're still my legs, right?
Well, yeah. Unfortunately.
No, don't hit me with a fucking unfortunately. Fucking bitch.
Dude, anyone who doesn't know is so confused. Anyways,
Okay, so.
as you would start to step outside, you guys would see fucking Ryu just steps out, and it is probably, I don't know exactly how this one, but here's what happens. He would see another giant rippling wave of reality distortion as another wave washes out over the entire zone. As you would see the barrier that surrounds you guys would ripple and crack as it was cracking because it got hit.
Okay.
As you're seeing these giant ripples like going out through, as it's like the barrier is holding and cracking from the hit.
Yeah.
And then it is slowly reforming and fixing itself.
Okay.
But it was the barrier's way of letting y'all know that something just fucking happened.
yeah.
As it seems another one of those destructive waves that sweeps over the whole continent was again released by Rashi.
Okay.
And what Ryu would feel is and what Ryu could probably guess is that if Rashi probably just, he doesn't know exactly what the fuck this bastard's playing at,
Yeah.
but he did that exactly on day 100.
Yeah.
So he probably spent the last 100 days setting up that fucking ritual again.
Grand. Of course he did.
So,
Okay.
yes, as he did an area attack on the entire region. So if you were out in the region when that wave hit, you would have had to deal with it.
Yeah. I also wonder if he's just trying to expand out the fucking radius of his thing. So he starts affecting things off of the island. I wonder if that's what he's trying to do, maybe.
You're not sure, but it might have also been like, is that barrier strong? Like, how strong is that fucking barrier?
Yeah, he could just be trying to test it, too.
Which the barrier not only held, but almost instantly repaired.
Yeah.
So, it's that thing of, he would just start to hear black eyes chuckling, echoing throughout the city.
Yeah.
As it's just sort of like, try again, bitch. Like, it's like...
That checks.
It's the like, you failed, bitch ass, fuck you. Like, it's almost like...
I like to imagine it's like sounded. It almost sounds like speakers. You know, like how like, and like when you go to like a college campus, for example, they always have those speakers just kind of spread throughout the area in case you need to put out like a weather emergency or something like that. It's like those fucking speakers, but it's just him. It's like really horrible, like 8-bit audio, like heavy compressed.
Just like
Yeah. Okay.
Rio doesn't even know if he's the only one that can hear him, but it's black guy somewhere. Fuck it. Who knows where he's at? He could be behind you. You don't know.
Yeah, I checked with him.
But it seems the entire city of Kine Island just kind of paused very reasonably.
Yeah, except Wibble Wobble. He was still moving. He was still trying to turn around.
Yeah, no, you do see, let me actually roll for something. Let me just see.
I'm really just fucking with him at this point.
Nah, you actually did see Wibble Wobble. Luckily, he was facing the correct direction with a nat 20. He gotta watch it the whole time. He gotta watch that bitch start. Because he was facing that direction.
Now, the real question is, did Trixie have to turn around? Because, I mean, she's also kind of a little bit on the bigger side with the griffin body, so...
No, she just had to turn her head. Because she can turn her upper body.
Right, yeah, no, it's literally just Wibble Wobble that can't turn his neck. He's just stuck like that.
No, he only has a frontal camera. He can't...
It was a pretty Wibble Wobble.
It's like whenever you play like a first-person game, but you can't turn your camera. You can only turn your whole ass character.
Yeah,
like...
yeah. Oh man, he's playing with that like.
Me.
Yeah, he's playing with that like controller, like you're like playing Call of Duty with like the like Xbox controller type of thing, where it's like, all right, I'm gonna look slow turning because you didn't have your sensitivity that high, so you could actually aim. But yeah.
Yeah.
So he did a blast and it didn't work, essentially.
It didn't break the barrier. Black Eye's barrier held and seems to be in perfect... And after the cracks would heal, it would just kind of disappear again. Because that barrier is normally invisible, so most people wouldn't notice it.
Yeah.
But Ryu notices it as like this shimmering like dome that like not really a dome, but like cylinder that surrounds the continent.
Yeah.
That surrounds this area. So yeah, it's like this motherfucker took the time to set that bitch up and the weeks it would take to walk.
Yep.
Preparation. Doomsday preparation. Problem, it was worthwhile.
Yeah.
As you would learn what the cracking is. As any groups that are currently out and active will suffer the effects of that blast.
Yep. That would be ones like Merchant, for example.
Yeah, Merton. And actually, your
Boyle
group
as well.
was... Yeah, Boyle and you guys. Merton was like... You were like 3 days off from or like 2 days off from getting hit by it.
That checks.
Like, y'all were like 3 days off. Y'all had like the 2 days of travel, the teleportation, and then like you rested a day, and then it happened. Like, it was...
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't much of a like, oh, we didn't miss that by much. Oh, fuck. Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
As yeah. Good old but yes, you would find out what that cracking was. It was the barrier. It was the whole ass barrier
That
that's
checks.
supposed to keep y'all safe.
Yep.
As I would say this, it doesn't look like it was anywhere near close to breaking.
Yeah.
It was just like those minor cracks and fissures of it being attacked. But it's that thing of likely Rashi testing his limits. That didn't seem like what. It didn't seem nearly as destructive as that first one he released.
Yeah.
It seemed more like a who's out there type thing. I mean, let's see what this kills. Like a tester shot. Problem, the tester shot is 2 continents wide. God damn it.
Yeah.
But yes, that is all.
All right. So we can't really do much else about that. I don't think I really have to do much about it, considering I really can't. It's
You
just
kill
more of like a.
Rashi.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, we're working on that. We are working on that, yeah. But, like, I can't really go on my way to, like, oh, yeah, I fight the blast. No, it's already happened. Like...
I mean, you can fight the blast, right on you? Yeah, you can.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, I mean, there's not really too much I can do about that. I don't think I have to go investigate, because it looks pretty obvious. It's pretty black and white what just happened, so...
Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry. You gotta... Also, as you would look into your backpack, Ryu,
Yeah.
you would find 41 rupees.
Oh, okay.
You have that money that you got paid from that other world.
Right. Cool. Just gonna write down in notes.
This... You would look at it and go, this has no value. What is this?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of gems.
And you're like, fucking... This is useless.
I mean, honestly, if anything, because I know some clerics need material components to do certain spells. Honestly, the best thing you could probably do is just give it to the fucking like clerics.
Solar priest.
Like, yeah, the solar priest. Like, hey, can you use these for something?
That's fair. Yeah, 41 rupees. You would also have a, yeah, that's it. You just have the 41 rupees. There's nothing else there. I was like, no, you sold your whole stock. Like, I was gonna say, yeah, you have this can of food, but
yeah,
you sold everything.
Yeah, they took all my canned food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that damn blue slime. Bitch. The damn blue slime and
all
that
my
fucking
stuff.
human.
Fuck that human, especially.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Like that guy. Letting his pet buy stuff randomly. What's that about?
Fucking weirdo was supposed to buy it for the pet, so it didn't look as fucking suspicious, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not, but okay.
Oh, man. Alright.
I wasn't there, so I couldn't say anything.
Oh, man. Alright, so... honestly... Let's knock out the small bits first before we get to the fucking gods, because we know that's gonna take a bit. Let's go talk with Williams. Let's go track him down.
Alright, you walk, like, 20 minutes down to, like, the Williams area.
Yeah.
And you see this procession of about 600 people.
Checked. It checked.
That is formed as he's built this, like, tower of boxes. So the best he can do with a podium.
Yeah.
And it is just... You walk up and you're just staring, it's like, God, fuck. Like, it is... for non-religious people and those devout to an actual god, This is the most heresy-ass bullshit you have ever seen.
Dude, I think it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't even matter if you are religious or not. You should be able to pick up on, hey, Dad, this. Oh.
This ain't right.
Yeah, yeah.
As you at this point, Ryu, you can't even understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Because he's talking too goddamn fast.
Of course.
Hey, you know, you heard the word salvation in there, you know? Like, he said salvation, he said praise be, like, he said praise be a lot.
I imagine at one point he mentions how, like, if you don't follow the one and only Spike, you'll go to hell. Like...
He more says you'll disintegrate.
Yeah, that
like,
falls.
Yeah, you don't. There's no afterlife for you specifically.
Your soul will be no more. It'll be crushed upon the very souls and the very heels of the other gods.
Yeah, no, really. Spike is sitting on this little podium in front of him, just staring at the people.
But of course. I'll wait for him to get his little speech done before I go talk with Williams.
I want to mention, it's like you walked up like 3/4 through that. Like, you were like, he should be getting close to being done by now.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit in the morning. I know they have a morning sermon, but it's probably almost over. He walks over there, taking that 20 minutes. Gets over there. He's standing there for like 20, 30 minutes before it ends.
That checks.
Because it's like a 2-hour sermon.
Yeah. As it should be for Spike.
Obviously.
Obviously, yes.
Also, yeah, now people are swaying a bit more as they're standing there.
Of course.
And
As
also,
they
like,
should.
as he looks at one of the commoners, he kind of sees one of the random commoners, almost has this, like, glazed over look in their eyes.
Yeah.
That starts to fade as they start to leave. It's almost like, oh, boy.
Bye.
Fucking Spike, my boy. Fucking, oh boy. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It's fine. Is it a safe somewhere? Well,
Maybe.
Alright, so, Ryu, you would see Williams carefully make his way down this procession of boxes that he's built himself.
That checks.
And he has Spike. He picks up Spike carefully, sets him on his shoulder, and walks down.
Yeah.
And you just see Williams just, like, open his arms, and you're like, Ryu.
Williams, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully.
That's good to see. I saw that you've been doing rather well getting people to follow Spike. That's good to see.
Indeed. He's formed a powerful following.
That is good to see as always. I should ask, of course, you've made sure not to be killing anybody, correct?
Oh, no. As you requested, I won't kill a soul.
That's good. As long as nobody's dying, and no harm's coming to the people, that's what matters.
No physical harm. I would not lay a hand on anyone.
That's good. Mentally, let's talk about that. Mentally, you're not scarring them or killing them mentally, are you?
Gotta love the point out of, bitch, I heard you say physically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I used the logic and reason against them. For some, the logic seems a bit too powerful.
Understood. Well,
I just made sure they understood the true majesty of Spike. And when he says Spike, there's this, like, otherworldly croak that Spike would make that almost seems to echo within Spike's own body. It's like, the fuck you mean?
Oh, man. You just kind of look to her and just kind of go, As long as you're not killing them, or you're not, mentally draining them, it's fine. Just, don't want you to get yourself in trouble, because you get yourself in trouble, then Darius will lock you back up, so.
Oh, yes, yes. I had to have a long conversation with him. He doesn't seem as invested in this as you are.
I mean, it is fair. This was my idea, after all.
I want to mention, Darius has genuinely looked Williams dead in the face and said, "Keep your fucking frog away from me." Yeah, keep you, your frog, and your bullshit out of my hair. I don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, man.
I don't want to deal with you, or he heavily implied it. I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's fair. It is fair. You're just gonna... yeah?
And I had to have a talk with him about it, and he seemed quite frustrated with me using logic against someone, and they're fine now. It just, for the day, they were a bit confused.
It's fine. Just, again. If you're not causing any harm to them mentally and physically, that's what matters.
Not to have any dissenters.
That's true. Dissenters can be bad.
Indeed, they can become even worse than me. And that he's gonna. Well, is there anything else, or I need to prep the afternoon sermon?
Oh, not at all. You can get back to prepping. I also just wanted to check on Spike over here.
Spike croaks again. That otherworldly echo.
Yeah, he just kind of gave him like a pat on the head, like, doing good, bud?
Yeah, his eyes are very distant now.
That checks.
Like they're seeing weird little dots in his eyes now. It's like, oh man, that's multiple eyes within that one eye. Oh boy.
Oh man. Listen, at the very worst, if we can't turn him into a pillar for the zone, we can turn him into a siege. As a fucking siege weapon.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He also seems to be getting slightly bigger.
Yeah,
you can kind of tell Williams probably isn't going to be able to keep him on his shoulder for much longer.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man, we just go.
Because it's like, at first he was only taking up like a small part of Williams' shoulder.
Yeah.
Now he's taking up like half or 3/4 of William's shoulder. It's like, oh, you're much bigger.
Yeah. So he's probably about the size of a toad at this point. Because toads are normally bigger than frogs to a degree.
Yeah, tiny enough.
Ever see a pixie frog or a Pac-Man frog?
I mean, yeah, that's true. Also, have you ever heard about the fucking mountain chicken? It's a fucking frog. It's a big ass frog.
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
Mountain chicken, which is a massive frog. See?
Why is it called giant ditch frog?
Yeah, so that's the other name for it, but it's also known as a mountain chicken. I kid you not.
Why?
It's so stupid. They're pretty big for frogs. Yeah. Dude, I remember the first time I heard about a mountain chicken, I was like, oh my god, it's probably like some like bulky ass chicken. And then I looked it up and I see a frog and I'm like, hold up.
I've been
Can't
betrayed.
exactly survive on mountains, so
Yeah.
next best thing is a frog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than a crab, but most things are evolving to become a crab, so.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man. Okay.
That is a thing that is happening in the world, by the way. That was a thing that I heard, that everything is slowly evolving into crab.
I mean, if you mean like with the carapace thing, from what I understand, there are animals that are starting to like gain a form of like a red carapace, that sort of stuff. Like they're just naturally developing more defenses. Like harder shells. Not all animals, but there are animals that are starting to like gain like carapaces, which are, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I feel like some animals grow too fast for that to actually be good for them. But we'll see.
We'll definitely see. Alright.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Well, Williams will go prep the afternoon sermon.
That is valid.
He gets two-hour sermons in a day.
Yeah.
One in the morning, one at night.
Yep.
Don't miss one.
Yeah. I guess I'll go talk with Hero because we need to talk to them about see if we can try and get them to reach out and get in hold of like contacts that might be able to help out with the whole situation.
Yeah,
You did
so
save
you
a
would
noble,
wander
it's
off.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you'd be walking, you would see the 3'6" Tabaxi walking about. The one with the cloak that had a knife in his cloak. He said, "Everyone, let's get going, or I'll cut your knees off." Like, he was.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you see him walking about. He's existing. He's walking around, minding his own business.
That's fair. I'll let him just keep doing his thing. I mean, like, he doesn't have to go out for a little bit anyways, group-wise, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Alright, cool. So, as you would be walking and keep going, you would be able to look around, and it's not really that you look for Hero.
Uh-huh.
You more look for Rears. The 7'9" knoll.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
easier to
always
spot him out of
next
the
to her.
crowd.
Yeah, he's always, because he's head and shoulders above the rest of the people.
Yeah, it checks.
Which, you would eventually spot him as, I will be totally honest. People seem a bit unsettled by the giant knoll. And the rest of the knolls. You can kind of see that people are, like, making this little half circle around them.
Yeah.
Like, any commoners that's walking around walks around him. Like, it's sort of like, fucking don't kill me, please.
That's fair.
But Ryu would see, someone's already beat him here to talking to them.
Okay.
The sisters.
Of course.
Lulu, Meja, and ML
Of course
are already
they have.
here. And are talking happily to Hero.
Alright.
Who seems to be, like, trying her best to...
Alright, so Rio's gonna walk and just go, Hero!
Hmm? Oh, hello.
Hello, it's good to see you. Apologies if they said anything rude. How are you doing?
We would never.
That's good.
Rear's just, no, they didn't. Actually, no, I think. I wasn't really listening. It was almost like the knoll looks over. I wasn't really listening. I don't like these three. It's almost like subtle, like, I don't care for them.
You get a little smirk from Rio on that. You just kind of go, it's good to see at least that they haven't given you any troubles. It's not like they have in the past from my knowledge with people, it's just, when I have to clean up behind people like Psyche screaming at nobles and saying things she shouldn't say, I'm used to apologizing on other people's behalf at this point.
Well, they haven't summoned any demons, so it's fine.
He would cock an eyebrow and just go, why haven't you done that yet?
We don't know. Was
that
never
would
brought
be
up in
useful.
conversation.
Well, would you like to? Normally, I'd be against this. However, we're in an apocalypse and we can use as much as we can. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're going to summon one, go to Darius, run it by him. If he gives you the clear, you may.
Okay.
You know who Darius is, right?
Yeah, they run off.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry to whoever that is.
That's the main guy kind of keeping things in check around here. I'm the one dealing with the squads. He's the one keeping everything organized and intact to the best of his ability. He's the man in the black top hat.
I know who he is now.
Yes, the time wielder. Good friend of mine. He was my guard. He was guarding my cell for a good few years. Got to know him pretty well.
Oh.
Either way.
At least you got to know him. That's
Yes.
something.
I mean, considering I was, from what I'm understanding, one of the few prisoners that actually would talk and not cause problems. Yeah.
He didn't have to watch you as heavily, from what I understand. Then.
Yes, I used to. He'd kind of like point up at the tree prison and just point to the very top and just kind of go. I used to be way up there.
Oh, that's a good view.
Oh yes, I got to
Looks
see the explosion happen quite well. Yes. My window was
You
facing
just
directly
see that
towards
look
from
of
where
like,
it came from.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
Now, right.
Well.
Let's get to this.
Mm.
So, I'm gonna be quite frank, I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it any, unlike some nobles with their bastard, diplomacy or whatever. Fact is, I was going to ask to see if you had anybody you could get in contact with that might be able to help out. I know nobles normally keep contact with people in other countries and things like that, because I know at least on this island we already have at least the majority of people we can get help with. But
Well, I would have pulled Katsu, but he's already here.
yeah, he's sadly already here. I don't know if he liked it here, but he is.
I was hoping to not find him and then have to write that very sad letter of having to ask for his help. But he's already here, unfortunately. He does, I feel bad for him.
He's not going into the zone as far as I care. His daughter is though.
Oh yay, even better. Oh God.
She
Don't
asked
let
to
her die,
come.
please.
She's going to be directly with me.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah.
You just see that like, oh God.
Yeah.
It's just the like absolute just why?
Yep.
Oh bye. Alright, let me roll for something. That was the wrong dice, wasn't it? Alright. Got it, cool. So as you keep to go, well, I do know of there is a lich I'm aware of.
A lich. Okay.
Yes. He mainly existed in what was it called? You would see her go, I'm not from this dynasty, so I'm not as familiar with the words.
That is fair.
She would go, I'm not as familiar with these cities. It's Betway. There's a
Tway,
lich that
okay.
just lives there.
Interesting. I'll head there then as well and check on that.
He lives in the dock house.
Dock house.
And I also think his phylactery is somewhere over there. Because he keeps sailing over to Vothran and dying.
He kind of just gives her that look of a fucking lich living in a dock house attacking Vothran.
Did I mention he was a marshal?
He kind of looks at her and just goes, "Is he useful?"
He'll die happily.
That does not answer the question.
Well, from what I understand, he kept going back to Vothran for the last, I think, 200 years.
Yeah.
I think he's on attempts. What was it? I think last I heard was 26.
Well, on the bright side, maybe he has an iron will. If he's been doing it for that long.
Yeah. I also don't know if sanity can affect a lich, so...
Probably not. The real question is, I know, from my understanding, the demons don't seem to be affected by it either. But we did lose a half-Oni and a Marble Devil in the Sanity, and they didn't seem to respawn like they normally do. They didn't reform. So I'm pretty sure they're corrupted, so I don't know if he can become corrupted or not.
If I had to guess... Don't take my word for it, obviously.
Yeah.
From what I understand, if I had to guess how it works, If you're dealing with people like those, oh, what was the word? The pillars, you called them.
Yes.
They likely might be able to act as conduits for that Rashi fellow to grab the soul before it can disappear.
Yeah.
But
So-
if they were to die randomly, then they probably can still respawn, I'd imagine.
Understood. So most likely it's because of the pillars.
The pillars in those...
Defiler
ones?
followers. Yeah.
Yeah, them. I don't know the names as well as you do.
To be fair, I'm going
I-
to make it quite blunt. The Defiler seems to love not being known, so I'm going to go out of my way at some point to probably make sure that everybody knows his name.
Oh, boy. Oh, yes. I think I know what his name is. I remember now. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Geniax Jinx.
That's a name. That's
Yes.
definitely a name.
Geniax Jinx, I believe. He is a lich that doesn't really do magic.
That is the oddest thing I think I've ever heard, but I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, there you go. He's in Twilight. He's one
Good.
that, and I will make contact with a gnoll I'm aware of. He has an Eye of Power. He has the Eye of Storms, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Which means he has lightning and thunder magic. As essentially an expertise from his eye. Which, because of the eye, just means he can't get blinded. But, considering it seems our enemies aren't really using radiancy, he should be fine.
Gotcha. Well, I do appreciate you at least going out of your way to at least give me some information, and on the side, actually trying to reach out to some people that might be of use.
Yes, I understand the needs that are required. That's why I'm not wasting my time with the random nobles am aware of that are fucking useless.
I appreciate that.
Actually, wait, there is one other man that, well, I don't know if they're actually fine. And I don't know if I want to drag them into this. Never mind. You just see that look of, well, wait, no, hold on. Wait a minute. There is an island to, north of here that Katsu helped liberate.
Okay.
And install a new warlord over it.
He
that-
kind of like looks at her like, that man liberated a place? Him?
Well, okay. let me rephrase. He didn't, but he kind of did what you're doing.
Oh, gotcha. So more of he got a group together and commanded it.
Yeah, he did help though with his giant halberd.
Again, he gives her a squint of like him using a halberd.
Yeah. She
Dude.
just gives this like you see her ears just kind of go back as a sort of like what? Like it's that
Not
look
in
of
the-
like I'm telling the truth.
Not in the
What are you
wrong
doing?
way. I just got the impression that he didn't fight.
Oh no. He's killed a bunch of people.
Like murder, or are we just talking?
I mean, he attacked an entire stronghold because I asked him to.
Well,
Because the person was causing me troubles
huh.
and was trying to kill my gnolls.
You know what? No, it's not murder.
No, they deserved it. He was a terrible person. He also murdered the family of one of the girls that worked for Katsu at the time. So Katsu went on a little bit of a bloodlust and killed the man personally.
Oh, no, that's valid.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I mean, again, whatever you can do definitely helps out.
I might not send a letter out to that island because they just got their things in order.
They might not be strong enough, if that is the case, to actually help.
I'll send one to I think at this point it's the grandson of the man I knew. There was a man known as Merzel, who was a Shazi that was from there, and he took over. And I think now it's his grandson that'd be in control.
Interesting. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind, and we can go from there then.
I'll let you know what he says. And then
Appreciate
you
it.
would just hear in the distance, which, luckily you wouldn't be, luckily and unluckily, you wouldn't be too far from where Darius is at.
Oh, well, of course.
And all you would just hear is a, "The fuck you me!" Well, you should probably go deal with that.
I will. Alright. He starts making his way on over.
As you would see a crackling, rippling portal tearing open.
Okay.
And you just hear Darius just shout, "I said no, you fucks."
he looked over at the druid and he just goes, "Did you just summon them without getting permission?"
We asked her to come. This is her coming on of her own accord.
Well, okay,
Darius, you see Darius, he's fucking squinting. He does not fucking believe them.
You just go, if it makes you feel any better, Darius, within the time that they've been near me, which has been the majority of the time since I found them, they've been weirdly close. They haven't lied before, so I don't imagine they would lie about this.
We did ask if she could come, and she's coming on her own accord.
So in other words, even if we said no, she was still going to show up.
Probably.
Alright,
Hi,
Darius, we couldn't do anything about this. Neither one of us could.
Hi, R.
Oh, boy.
As this crackling, like, crimson and blue portal just rips open.
Okay.
And you just see Darius just go, "I'm not even gonna bother, fuck it." He just, like, fuck it, I'll go deal with something else. Have fun, Ryu.
You just look at Darius and just go, "Oh, real quick, before you go, by the way, while they're coming out of this portal here, I just want to let you know, I did some more check-ins with Williams and all that. If he, from what I could see, people seem to be getting glazed over eyes and all that. I gave him a little bit of a talk just in case. If things start getting out of hand with him, you can look him up if it comes down to that. I'd rather that not have to happen, because I do think we can use Spike if he can actually get to prosper, but again, we also don't want people getting killed mentally."
From what I gauge, that's him making sure they have their full attention on Spike or something. I don't know. I don't understand that fucker. It just looks like I don't understand him. And then you just hear him go, "The fuck is that?" "Oh, it's a giant kitten." Motherfucker. It's just mostly, of course, Demon Fox.
Dude, he just doesn't even see the demon. He just sees Koniko and like in the background doing something. Like, okay, man. Nah. Alright, so I'm not gonna re-describe this person because they've shown up in the brothel campaign, but Aerith is back.
She steps through as a giant fucking fox.
Yep.
And she's gotten all her power back since the last time y'all saw her.
Yep. Oh god, he would just look to the kids and just kind of go, "Well, I guess welcome."
Hello.
It's Ryozuka. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Funny enough, we already have a few demons running around and dealing with any corruptions where they see fit, at least, when they can.
Oh. Grand.
Yeah, and we also have a group working, slowly being put together. His name is Luth. I don't know if you've seen that devil before, necrotic devil, but he's been working on setting up a group as well to help out.
Thank you. Have I? No. I haven't seen it. There's a portal opening.
Another one?
And then Ryu would detect another portal ripping open. As
Great.
it's less of like, yes, a swirling portal of someone open. No, motherfucker, it's a bitch grabbing it and ripping it open, like open the door.
Yeah, that checks.
She goes, and there they are.
Oh.
as you would see some people step out.
Okay.
As you would see Kraven step out.
Oh, the demon groups come.
Yep. So I'm not gonna resend Kraven unless you want me to.
Nah, you're good. I remember what he looks like.
Alright, and then
Yeah.
we've got this guy.
Okay. Hey! Why do y'all gotta come rather than go start describing?
Why they got this guy?
Alright. So, for all those, we have several demons here now, because as Kraven steps out, you also see a demon that is probably a necrotic demon, is my guess. They looked like they were probably way more human at the time before they died. A dark gray, like an ashen gray skin, pure like raven black hair. That's pretty long, but it probably would have gone down like the shoulders essentially, but because of whatever the fuck is going on with his hair, it kind of just becomes gas at some point. Like it becomes like literal mist. He has like black armor that he seems to be wearing from like chest down essentially, and a white, like some type of white cloth, basically draped across his like chest area, kind of going over some of the armor. There's also a demon that was probably a samurai at one point. He has his hair up in a ponytail, black hair. It's still pretty long, so even within a ponytail, it's still taking up a decent. It still goes like halfway down his back. What looks like what was an orange kimono and black like baggy pants underneath it. And then a samurai sword. He was again probably like a human by the looks of his like body type and all that. He's a little bit more on the paler side. Like he still has a tan, but like he's not like the other one where it's like he's just flat out ash. You know what I mean? He's got a bit of a tan. The next one, who fucking knows what that guy was? He's a shade now by the looks of it. But you're probably looking like a shade demon by the looks of it. Kind of like a gastral but skeleton form. He does have these like skeleton-esque hands, for example. Like they're really fucking bony. But it's just like black armor and black hands. Everything about this guy is just black. It's just different shades of black. But black armor, the armor is spiky. Some type of very like torn up blue robe that was underneath the armor, because the armor is only like a chest piece essentially, and like armor piece, so the lower half is kind of exposed, but it's like draped over so you can't even see his legs because of the torn up like robe underneath. He also has this like blue jagged sword that he seems to wield and blue eyes. Kind of looks like he's like struggling to keep like a corporeal form, because it seems like at least that's the understanding that I'm getting from this picture. It looks like it's bouncing between a gas form and a physical form.
Yeah, he kind of has that similar look to how Cesar is.
Gotcha. And then there's
But
one other
demon.
guy. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
But demon.
Alright. The other guy, I can guarantee you, is definitely a human. He's probably the most human-looking out of the bunch, besides the samurai. Slightly tanned blonde hair that has been brushed back. It's not short, but it's not long. It's like medium length. But he has the sides and the back shaved, so it's all grown up on the top. But he has it brushed back, but there are like two strands, like a few strands that hang in front of his eyes, essentially. Slick black eyebrows, red eyes. Seems to be wearing like a dark green kimono. And I'm guessing he has probably a sword. That's what that looks like in the background behind his head. But,
That's a great axe.
Gotcha. Oh, fuck. Wait, he has a golden chain around his neck like a necklace. Hi, buddy. I see your drip. I see you. Yeah.
There's also, like, this rippling, like, as he's stepping out, there's a bit of fire that follows him.
Okay.
As the fire is a bit, like, of a, like... It has this almost, like, black and, like, golden flame that follows him.
Yeah.
So it's like, huh, that's different. That's fucking different.
Yeah.
So yeah, his axe is just kind of, he just has his axe more on his back. He's not holding it quite like he is in the image.
Yeah,
if you see that motherfucker approaching you, it's a roll initiative.
Oh yeah. He would just kind of look between the demons and just go, well, isn't this pleasant timing? Kravix, good to see that you've gotten your group together. By the way, this is... He'd kind of look at the kitsune and just go... Aerith, right?
Kraven would just go, Aerith, you're back. It's more like, great, you're here. Fuck. Oh no. And you would just see Aerith just smile at all the demons. She's like, hi. As what if you had to guess, Aerith is probably as a menace as the sisters are, except she's a menace in hell.
Yeah,
To everyone.
That checks. That does check. Oh man. Yeah, he would just kind of look between and just go, I'm guessing you've met then.
I've met her.
Well, that's
Nice.
always good. That means it saves less formalities for me. I'm going to be quite honest, Gravix. I don't know if you want to just go around with your demonic friends and just destroy things within the corruptions. There are leeches that are starting to grow within the zone. So I don't know if you want to do that or if you just want to do like proper quests I can assign you. But we have quite a few groups already, so I don't know if that would be quite necessary.
If you have something important that you need leveled, we can deal with it.
Ooh, I'll get back to you on that. I need to actually figure out who's dealing with what, but I might have some ideas.
Well, we just got finished with a different thing. So we dealt with some... what was it? It seemed to be a giant golem that was forming near, Venzor. We went and tested ourselves against it and killed it.
That's good to see. We'd love to see that, in fact.
Though I didn't find this leech. I believe that's that crystal ball I saw you kill before.
Yes.
Well, I didn't see that forming it. I don't know what was building this giant golem, but it was there.
You know, this is a random thought, but there's some towns that we haven't been able to send anybody to, and I'm afraid that if we let those sit for too long, they could become pretty corrupted, and that might lead to a problem.
More than likely.
If there's one thing I know about demons, is that when it comes to destruction, you're probably the best fits. How would you feel?
There's a smile on all of their faces.
There you go. Granted, of course, as I know some people would be more worried about keeping structures intact because of the whole, like, rebuilding civilization. The way I see it is that we don't get to rebuild if we're dead. So,
Indeed.
The crossroads, from what I understand, we've been evacuating people in the underground. And I think that's still in the way from my understandings. Monsters were coming through the crossroads areas and attacking and going underneath to the underground. If you could just help them as much as possible keep those monsters off, that would be grand. Right now, I know there's Berkton and Karen down in those areas, and there's that main town, I think it's literally called the Crossroads. Might be a good area to start. Most likely, I'm guessing some leeches probably have already built their way into those places.
We'll head that way and report our findings.
I appreciate it. Again, don't get yourself killed, because if you die randomly, I'm sure you can reform in hell, from my understanding, but if you start getting killed by Defiler followers or pillars, I'm sorry, I'm going to either have to uncorrupt you or remove you from life permanently. I'd rather not do that.
You would see him just go like, fair enough. That adds a bit more weight to our deaths for once. Something our deaths have been lacking.
Well, I'll tell you what. If we get through all this apocalypse and everything's been dealt with, and you really want to die, and you want to go out with a bang, we can figure something out, you and I.
He would chuckle. You would see him turn. He was like, let's go. As he would then turn and then just punch the fucking air, and you would just see the fucking portal rip open again.
Fair enough.
Kraven and his crew will head out, as you wouldn't hear what those other demons are, but fair enough, they go bye-bye now.
They go bye-bye.
They go bye.
They go, what? Oh, man, right. You just kind of look over to Aerith.
Aerith, who's
Yeah.
just sitting there snickering.
You just go, I guess I should ask, but do you wish to go out and do what the demons are doing, or would you rather be in a group? There is a group that I've set up that has a bunch of favorites from different gods.
Let me work on figuring out my physical form as not a fox.
That is
then
fair.
I'll deal with that.
Understood.
So, for now, perhaps the next round. I'll say that, because that's going to take me a while. As I haven't had a physical, or more, two-legged form. That's, you
don't
would
want-
change your version and go two-legged form.
That is fair enough. Whatever works for you.
Because she would look at her like, while I'm glorious looking, I am a large target. It is.
That's fair. Though, at least on the bright side, if you can look at a bright side for it, you wouldn't be as big of a target as Trixie. I feel bad for her.
Oh, is that a...
Scenarios
Follower.
a follower. Yes.
Ah.
He would point towards the tavern, and you could just see the speck on top of the roof, and just go, that's her.
I'm going to go speak with her. She seems interesting.
I think you get along.
And Aerith is gonna head off. As Aerith, while she loves how she looks,
Yes.
I don't know, giant fucking kitsune.
Yeah.
Bit easy to smack a giant fox.
Yeah. That's
Because she
fair.
does classify as a huge, that should be mentioned. She takes up 9 tiles.
That checks. That checks. Man. Alright. So,
Alright.
the next thing. I guess we'll start knocking out the... Oh, wait, there's one last thing I need to do before we deal with the gods. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll bother with that later, because, like, worst scenario, if we don't have enough time, then Dylan can get to see it in action. So, fuck it, I guess we'll go deal with the gods. Right, okay, let's get the gods list up. We need to get through these people. Time to blast through gods.
Oh boy.
Alright, you know what? I've already seen Yavina in a little bit. I'll get back to her later. I haven't checked...
Ariasa, first up.
Actually, I gotta talk with Arias a little bit, so I'll start it off with fucking Vatrix.
Oh boy. Got a Vatrix?
Yeah, I look at the Vatrix, I look at the sky.
Scream Vatrix.
Vatrix!
Alright. Vatrix yanks you into her domain forcibly and
Nah,
violently.
that's fair, that's fair.
Your mind melts as you enter Vatrix.
What the heck? Oh,
You would
man.
see, as you would appear as Vatrix, as you can see, you can kind of tell Vatrix is probably getting a little bit stronger now that she's finally stepped into the world properly.
Yeah.
So you can already kind of tell a slight difference of like, oh, okay, because you're not this like kind of absent body presence. You're actually stronger now because you're actually physically like part of the world because you have a follower and a conduit and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So she's gotten a bit stronger. So yay.
Heck yeah.
As she would just go, ah, for you. Good.
Hello.
Good.
How are you doing,
I
Vatrix?
I have good news for you.
Oh.
And you would see her move her hand around
Mm.
as you would see Teiyu land on her feet.
Good.
As Teiyu's back to smiling and looks right as rain. Right back to where she was before she went out the first time.
Yeah. You look at her and just go, Well, it looks like you're looking a lot better. That's always good to see.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what you did, but thank you. I want to say that. It's just...
I'm just glad you're doing better. That's what matters to me.
Yes, and thank you for getting me here and taking me to her.
Honestly, I heard about Vatrix, and then I saw the scenario that was happening, and I kind of just put it together. Eldritch, goddess of psychic, just kind of made sense.
She might be able to do something.
She might be able to, yes, just a little.
Yeah.
Well, either
You
way,
would just
it's
see that
appreciated,
smile.
Vatrix.
You would just see Vatrix go, well, I'm glad. I have literally nothing else for you. I just wanted to give you her back. So,
I appreciate it.
take her back. I need to stop having to feed her.
No, that's valid. You could have just, you could have just sent her back yourself.
I mean, she just got.
Oh,
good
okay,
again.
okay, gotcha.
She was just no, don't worry, it hasn't been that long.
Alright. Alright,
Yeah,
well,
no, it was that because she was like, I'm gonna wait a bit, see if Ryu shows up.
yeah.
So I just give her directly to him, since he handed her directly to me.
Yeah.
Kind of that respectful thing to do. You know,
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
a bit of that lawful side coming out.
You were just gonna look to her and just kind of like, he kind of just stands there for a minute and just kind of goes, with all due respect, how do I take her out of your domain? How would that...
Just put your hand on her and take her out. Same
Alright.
way you brought her in.
Gotcha. Yeah, you just grab
Yeah.
her by the shoulder.
Huh? Oh.
Alright, we're going.
As you guys would reappear. As now Teiyu is standing next to you. I don't remember how tall Teiyu is.
Teiyu, I can look it up. Here we go. Into my sheets. 5'6".
Teiyu, she's 5'6". So
Yeah.
yeah, you would see her 5'6" appear next to you. She's just standing there like, eh. Yay, I'm back.
It's good to see that you're back.
Thanks for you.
You're welcome. Though it's really I shouldn't be the one getting thanked because she did all the work.
Oh, I know. I thanked her profusely.
That checks.
And then you would see Mint appear. The fox. And the fox looks fucking ecstatic.
Hell
It's all happy.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, yeah, she's back, yeah.
She's freaking back. Let's go.
As Teiyu returns to the helping,
Hell
is
yeah.
not fucking brain dead.
Let's go.
And that spark that she always has, she's smiling, is like tripled, like redoubled. It's back, bitches.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
He would
He's
just
all
look to her and
happy.
just kind of go, as much as I'd love to continue to chat, we can do that another time.
Mhm.
I have to handle a bunch of
No.
gods.
Oh, do you want help or?
I don't think you want to deal with some of them, I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, bye.
You have fun.
Gives you a pat on the shoulder and wanders off.
Hell yeah. Alright, Casella.
And you would then see Jalapeno go sprinting by.
That checks.
Jalapeno's being jalapeno.
Yeah, it's jalapeno, man. I don't...
You
oh,
can't
man.
stop the little guy.
Can't stop. You feel Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll go to Casella next.
Alrighty. So as you would start to enter Casella's domain, the tone, the arid tone of the room, a little different than good old Vatrix.
Yeah.
As you would appear in Casella's domain,
Uh-huh.
and you can kind of almost instantly read, she seems a bit pissed. And it's that thing of, it's more that kind of crackling dark magic. As it's like this, I have come in at a bad time.
Yep.
The god's mad.
Alright. He would just look to Casella and just go, I was going to ask how you're doing, but I don't think I need to ask. What happened?
Well, she would pull up a she would just pull up a this fucking woman
Mm-hmm.
killed one of my followers.
Oh.
She killed them and destroyed their soul.
So I can't even bring them back.
Neither can I.
Well,
As-
looks like I have someone to put on my list.
As she just goes, I want this girl dead.
Alright.
As she would give you the girl. And it is a simple mission. Kill her.
Understood. I'm gonna ask a question. This is a very heavily tanned person. Now, is this a wood elf or is this a human?
This is a wood elf.
Okay, gotcha. Because I don't know about you, but in my world, I tend to just, like, the way I normally differentiate wood elves from, like, light elves is I normally give them, like, a darker skin. Because I always see people being like, well, why can't... Because for some reason D&D Beyond has made the idea of, like, okay, elves cannot be dark-skinned. And I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. Like, if you're a wood elf and you're in the woods constantly exposed to sunlight, I'm sorry, you're gonna have dark skin probably. Like,
Yeah,
like, you at least have some tan. Yeah.
She's in Estonia.
Okay, so we're looking at a wood elf with white hair that kind of like goes halfway down the back. Not really quite a white dress, but more or less it's a white crop top. That covers specifically a part of the chest and then a part of the stomach, but instead of exposing some bits, it's held together in the middle by a gem, a purple gem, as a pendant of sorts. But then it's the upper half that covers the chest for this crop top is more like a bra, is the best way to put it, because it just kind of covers the chest, and then like the rest of the upper half of that body bit is exposed, meaning it does show cleavage, it does show that. There are golden chokers and golden accessories that kind of go across her shoulder and above the crop top bit as well. And then she has what is essentially a white skirt, but it's not like the normal skirts where, there's a specific type of skirt that this is called, but it's one of those ones where, like, the front bit only covers, like, the pelvis bit and goes, like, maybe like a third of the way down the thigh. Like a lot of the leg's pretty exposed. But then the back is fully covered. Like it goes all the way down to the floor like a dress. She's wearing black high heels, and then just a bunch more of like golden accessories near her ankles. And as well as on her like thighs. There's like some like golden chains that go around her like straps almost. And blue eyes and very dark skin.
Yes. As Kazella gives you a very simple mission.
Yep.
Kill her. It's the most like she goes, and if you could, she would extend you would see this black tentacle just like come out of the wall next behind her, as it would actually be one of her tentacles.
Okay.
As she would hand you a knife.
Lovely.
And she goes, and if you could, stab her with this.
I will do my best to make that happen.
And if you do kill her, keep it.
I will.
So, you get a dagger from her.
Yeah, B. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll have it like ready to go for when we deal with her when we get into Estonia then.
Yeah.
He would just let her know. He would just kind of go, I will go and let you know. I don't know what area I'll have to be deployed in on the next mission. I'm going to be completely honest. If the people in Merton fail, I might have to head there myself. There's a chance that I might have to deal with her a little bit later. That being said, I will make sure that she is dealt with, no matter what.
It is also the fact that I don't want her getting out and killing more of your people.
I appreciate that.
From what I already understood, before that blast happened, she'd already attacked a small group that was trying to make their way to you.
Oh, really? Hey,
Yes.
if I may. So she showed him essentially like a picture, right? I'm guessing, kind of like a telepathic or something like that.
Yeah.
Is it like a hologramish, or is it more like she just displayed it in his mind?
It's more of like a hologram
Okay, cool.
of like black magic.
Can I create a camera to take a picture of it?
I. You know what? Here's how we're gonna do this, because I do have this is so you're like, all right, and then you just for some reason get access to a piece of magic you wouldn't normally have, as you cast Snapshot,
Hell yeah!
which is like a cantrip or a first level spell I have. I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah.
But it's normally only accessible to like wizards and sorcerers.
Yeah.
But it literally lets you take a snapshot image of what you're looking at and then produce the image later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of how you get, like, photos in my world.
Yeah.
Like, that's how photos exist. Is people cast snapshot.
Alright. Yeah,
So, yeah.
he would do that, essentially.
Hell
He just
yeah.
kind of go, I'll put this near, the wanted poster area, and just put it in bold print, kill. Kill on sight.
Good. I'd prefer if she died to that blade for specific reasons, but
That's fair.
fair
Well,
enough.
if that is the case, then we can put something different. I can just let them know to knock her out and drag her into the zone.
That works for me. It is the most just like, I want to see this girl bleed. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it is the Kazella's there's a bit more of that like black magic is kind of swirling within her eyes as well.
Yeah.
So it's that thing of, you've rarely seen a god mad.
Yeah.
Kazella is fucking livid.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fair.
her eyes have gone completely black. And it's like, it's more of that, like, that more abyssal is starting to creep into the rest of her body.
Fair enough.
There's like, the more mad she gets, the more of her normal form starts to become revealed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
It's that thing of like, I'm about to fucking go out there my goddamn self and rip this bitch a new one. It is.
Oh, man. You just go, well, either way, I need to go and handle other things, as always. But if there is anything else you need, let me know. We will make sure that she is dealt with.
Good. That'll work for now. Thank you, Ryu.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
I'll try.
To the best of
You
your abilities,
too.
at least.
Yeah. You get a you too.
Eh.
Yay. I want to die.
Alright. I feel like as soon as he
Alright.
gets out of that one, he's gonna look over. And I'm just gonna guess Darius is there. I'm just gonna grab Darius.
Huh?
He just stretches his arm over, doesn't even get up. Darius, here. Just hands him a picture.
The fuck is this?
Just put it near the wanted area. The gods want her dead. She's been attacking groups that are trying to help out. From what I understand, I don't even know if she's corrupted. She might genuinely just be going out of her way as an insane person killing people for no fucking reason.
Oh, yeah, of course, because why
She-
could anything be easy?
But of course, yeah. She's apparently already attacked a survivor group, and one of the gods, Kazella, the neutral evil one, of course, just told me that she just got one of her followers killed by her. If someone runs into them, they must knock them out, chain them up, and bring them here. Because Kazella wants her specifically killed by this knife.
And as you would start to look more and more at that knife, you would start to see it kind of shift in your hand between a knife and a whip.
That checks.
You'll actually tell you what this weapon is that you can add to your inventory, bud.
Okay.
As you got a god weapon from Casella.
Yippee.
It's called a tentacle whip.
Tentacle whip. Darren's tentacle whip?
Yes.
Alright, gotcha. Equipment. Hell yeah, that's a good weapon. Symbiotic nature. The whip can't be removed from you while you're attuned to it, and you can't voluntarily injure attunement to it. So it has to choose to let me unattune. If you're targeted by a spell that ends a curse, your attunement to the whip ends and it detaches from you. So the other way is just having use like a decursing spell to get it off.
Hopefully that works.
Yeah, hopefully. It has a
Because-
+2. A creature hit by this weapon takes an extra 1d6 psychic damage. When you roll a 20 on the d20 for an attack roll with this weapon, the target is stunned until the end of the turn. As a bonus action, you can sheath the whip by causing it to retract into your arm, or draw the whip out of your arm again. Ah, yes, so it can look like he's just wielding 3 weapons. In reality, there is a 4th. You just don't see it yet.
Yes, as also, I will say for this one specifically, it does mention that attack rolls against aberrations are a disadvantage.
Okay.
Because this is Cazella's version, it is at advantage.
Okay.
So this thing is an advantage against aberrations.
Understood.
So once you attune to that thing, it's not coming off.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, I think I have to attune to it if I'm going to be using it, so I think it makes sense that I attune to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So what arm does he attune it to?
Probably one of the weaker arms, because that's normally what he uses for... Yeah, because he's probably going to be unequipping one of the short swords. Because in order to use the smile makers properly, he has to have both of them. He can't only use one of them for the closing mouth thing to work. So,
Alright, cool.
yeah, he'll probably just unequip the fall or the spring.
Cool. So whatever arm he's holding it in, it just kind of retracts into it. And then he would start to get this feeling like it'll pop out of whichever hand he wants.
Gotcha.
It's the most like, oh, you're just there now.
Fair enough. Yeah, because the way I've always imagined is that he uses his like primary arms, his like the bottom ones essentially. I always imagine that he used those to like wield the smile makers. So he probably just has like that top right arm that has the whip now, essentially the whip knife.
Cool. And yes, it can just become a knife, and it can just do that D6 of psychic and a D4 of piercing.
Hell yeah.
But whenever you form it, it's just a tentacle blade.
Yeah.
So, which is why Casella did the whole, like, I fucking stab her with this.
Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, cool. Well, I have that now.
Yeah. As, sometimes gods, when they want someone to die, will give you a specific weapon, and if you complete the task, they will let you keep it.
Hell yeah.
But if Ryu fails this task, she will probably rip that thing out of your body.
Yeah, it's
Whether
fair.
or not it takes a limb with it. Oh, it is.
Yep. It's fair enough. Alright, so. I guess we'll go talk with the next god, which is, Nerva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Nerva's thing? Oh, that's what Nerva's. I have all these missions written down.
Yeah. I just heard, like, the laugh. I was like, alright, cool, I'm good to put on the bongos again.
Yeah, also, he will get this feeling like he should also at some point talk to Dixie and Grandma.
Oh, yeah, they're on the road, don't worry.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you would appear in Nerva's domain.
Yeah.
Ryu.
Uh-huh.
As you would start to appear,
Uh-huh.
you would hear Nerva's already talking to somebody.
Oh, boy. Alright.
As you would hear Nerva's go, and, oh, hi, Ryu.
Hello.
As there's someone else here.
My intruding.
No. And she would go, well, you can be off. I'm happy to help you. And you would see this Myron who's talking to her.
All
I
right.
will send the image, but the lady would, she goes, goodbye. And she would leave. But you would be seeing this girl.
We're looking at a Myron, who is, for those who don't know, Myrons are essentially siren people. It is, they have like more palish skin, white hair that is heavily braided. It's very wavy white hair, by the way. The bit that isn't braided goes is like brushed to the right side and goes like halfway down the body, essentially. So like halfway down the back. And then the braided bit goes even further down, probably down to like the hips, essentially. She does have seen some earrings on her left ear at the very least, blue eyes from what I can tell, and what I think that's a white dress.
So I will update how she looks a little bit.
Okay.
So in her hair is like this like black speckling, and the very ends of her hair are completely black.
Okay.
It doesn't, and Ryu would be able to tell that's not dye, that's just corruption. Like that's demonic corruption that has occurred to this girl's hair. She's got a demonic sigil on her left hand.
Okay.
Which the fact she's actively dealing with Nerva is like, God, whoa, that's sketchy, because the Fae don't like demons usually.
Normally, yeah.
There's a demonic sigil on the back of her left hand.
Mm-hmm.
There's a separate demonic sigil on the inside of her left wrist.
Yep.
And she's not actually wearing that white dress.
Gotcha.
She's wearing a more silver top
Okay.
with some flowy pants
And like a red coat.
and
Okay.
a kind of a leather reddish jacket,
She also has
Gotcha.
2 like feather blades on her belt
Yeah.
along with other weapons.
and a
So-
ton of rings.
Is it like a flowy like flare, or is it like a flowy like baggy? Because that would probably make a difference on the type of pants you're talking about there. But that's a fun design though.
More of a slight flare, something that's easy to move in and
Yeah.
won't catch on things.
That's what I was kind of wondering about. Because I was like, if it's a flowy baggy, that could cause some problems down the road for sure.
And also,
It looks like something that you could easily wear on a ship
she smells like sea salt.
and not have
Gotcha.
to worry about anything getting caught.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The real question is,
Is
can
this-
you even smell the sea salt considering we're in like the Fae area where it probably smells like honey?
Yes, you can.
Like the sea salt, it's like a very tiny, like I smell sea salt, but also, god damn, Pompeys, what the fuck you doing over there?
You just look over
Where
there,
the
it's Pompey
fuck-
actively smoking like a honey blunt. They just rolled up a honeycomb into like into some leaves. The Pompey looks high off his ass. Sorry.
Probably.
Listen, rabbits, they get to go high on
Yeah.
lettuce and carrots.
You would see
Pompey's
the
got
Pompeys.
honey.
Yeah, you see the Pompeys from Nerva's domain seem to be happy to see this girl. As the girl would give a bow and fade, you would see the Pompeys all stand there a moment, watch her disappear, and then all lock their heads onto Ryu.
Ryu locks his head back on them.
Alright, deck save. You
Alright.
challenged them.
Alright. That is I have a +6 to it now, because now I actually have proficiency in those type of saves now. So that is a dirty 21.
Alright. Fine.
Yeah.
You don't get clotheslined by the 15 Pompeys.
Alright. Instead, I
just have
clothesline
this, like,
them.
You have like this violent dodging match of you like stretching your body to avoid the booping attempts of the Pompey.
Dude, it's like a fucking like snake. Like his body starts like at one point he's just a full on S. Like he's
Yeah.
yeah.
As you just hear Nerva just go, "Hey, stop!" and you see the Pompeys all stand there like, He started it. Like, that's the look they have as they all kind of point at him like it's his fault. He stared at us.
Oh man.
You all love poppies, man.
You gotta love them. Oh man. Yeah, he just kind of like looked at her and just go, "How are you doing today, Nova?"
Well, Well, I was good.
What happened?
Well...
It's like talking to a kid. What happened?
Oh... It's not always me, Rio. Like,
I know.
It's always
You,
my fault.
you haven't had that many problems. You've been one of the less problematic gods to deal with.
Aw, how sweet of you.
He gives her like a half smile. Like
she like kind of snickers. She's like, alright, well, despite your apparent lack of annoyance with me, so yay. But I have concerning news for you.
Which is...
This has nothing to do with me, it's just more that, well, it does, but it doesn't. It's more of I'm aware of things like this. So, you know how dryads are, right?
Yes. Sadly.
Alright. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. As is like, so you know what a dryad is, right? You're like, yeah?
I've dealt with one or two. Wouldn't say I was happy dealing with them.
Well, so in the zone, so there was not a dryad, but a ranger that I was aware of. A Eladrin ranger who had gained so much attunement to nature that he had a tree that grew similar to a dryad's tree. Where was it? I think a day south of Ironforge, I believe is what it's called.
Okay.
Well, when the first blast went off, the tree was destroyed, and it was very sad. I liked that tree. It's very pretty.
Yes.
And the ranger that had it was very friendly. Also, he was an Eladrin, so I was personally invested in his existence. Because Eladrin.
That would check.
Well, the tree's regrowing.
I'm guessing it's corrupted.
Yes.
Do you want me to kill it?
I would like you to go and at least see what the fuck.
That's fair.
I don't want... If you could save that ranger, he was... Well, I would warn you, he was very adept in combat. Because of course he was.
Of course.
He used a great bow that also functioned as a great axe. And he was known for teleporting behind his opponents and attacking them. And then teleporting away and shooting them with arrows.
Well, luckily for me, the one thing I'm good at is closing the distance rather quickly. The commander got to learn about that one.
Oh. How sweet of you.
Thank
Love
you.
hugging people.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Nerva snickers and gives you a wink. It's like, yeah, you love hugging people, right? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what I did.
Repeatedly shanks a dying man. Like, hugs.
Yeah, many hugs. Shanking the fucking Defiler follower's ankle for 200 in one turn.
I hate you so much. It's so annoying that you had to do that.
Listen, man, he was asking for it.
Bitch, no, he was not.
He was. He looked
You're
at me
just
funny.
petty.
He looked at me
Yes.
funny.
petty bitch. You fuck.
He was also being like, ha ha ha, aha, and I was like, no. The way he
What?
talked.
What? You didn't like the fact he was taunting John?
Oh no, he can taunt John as much as he wants, but then he looked at me and then he tried taunting me a little, and nah, I wasn't having that.
No.
Alright, either, also to be fair, he hit me and like, it did a amount of damage, so yes, of course I'm going to stab him repeatedly.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. Who did look at her and just go, well, is there anything else that you need? I'll look into it though. See what I can do.
Yay. Well, smile a bit more. It's
He just kind of like, he does this like forced smile, like the one where like it shows the teeth. And just like, you can just see like the fucking like fangs.
Aw, you look great.
Thanks. It's just... Oh, dude.
It just...
The fucking white ass, like all the fucking sharp teeth showing, like type of smile.
Dude, it's the smile that like half looks like a goddamn frown.
That's a
Called
smile that.
grimace.
Yes. Oh man.
Oh man.
But yeah, he's just gonna look to her and just go, well, if that's everything, I'm going to go deal with the rest of the gods. Slowly getting through it.
No, have fun.
I will try.
Will you? You don't seem to try very hard in that regard.
I see this like a job. I hate to say it. I do see talking with the gods like a job. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh.
I'm not a devoted follower of any of you. You gotta remember this, Nova.
I'll change that.
He's gonna open the door and close it.
She's just like, I'll earn your trust, and just using walk sounds.
Oh man.
Narva likes getting followers. Don't test her. She'll fucking earn it. Goddammit.
Don't worry. From what I understand, there's already a few gods trying to get him to follow, and he hasn't budged on any of them.
Don't worry. They'll get you.
Alright. So next up is, we'll do Grandma next.
Fuck yeah, you ready to go talk to Grandma, bud?
Grandma!
So, bud.
Grandma!
Nice. As you would, go to Grandma's house.
Yeah.
It is the, like, cliché-est small little wood carriage.
Yeah.
Like, wood, cabin type, like, grandma house.
Yeah,
There's, like, gingerbread houses, like, in the windows, like, candy canes hung out.
Mm-hmm.
You got this, like... You got this fucking cake that's sitting outside. I want to mention, you appeared in the front lawn. You're looking around, like, she's built this whole-ass terrain area outside. Like... This is a whole ass area. Like, you're looking around, you're like, God damn. This is a fucking...
Dude, fucking the Defiler's got nothing on Granny, okay?
Dude, all of her power gone to building her domain.
He would just kind of like, I guess, approach the front door and knock.
Yeah, so he would see a little cake sitting outside.
Hell yeah.
Just had a little sign that says, take a piece.
Well, I feel like if I don't, I'm gonna get chewed out, so I'll take a piece.
Alright, good. You're able to open the door now.
Awesome.
You realize the door was locked otherwise.
Oh, but of course.
You're getting the damn sweets, goddammit.
Oh, man. Yeah, he'd open the door. and just kind of poke his head in.
All right, so. Oh my god. God, that's funny to me.
Oh man.
Okay, so there'd be a few people he'd see sitting around minding their own business,
Yeah.
other than Grandma.
Okay.
So you would see.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright, we're seeing a lady who is enjoying her drink right now. We're looking at a Triton. So unlike Rowan Harbor, she's not being hunted to extinction. She's got blue, gill skin, fish skin. Who would have guessed? It's like an aqua blue, essentially. Fucking Gojo eyes. She's got that, like, sky bright blue eyes. Like the ones that stare through your soul and kill you. Dark blue lipstick. She actually has a decent amount of black eyeliner from what I can see. Very shiny skin, by the way. Just want to mention that. Like, you can see white speckles, like, across her face that are probably, like, supposed to be a form of, like, freckles to a degree, but it's fish people. They literally can't have that, but that's, like, the closest it can come to. She has fins. Like, her ears are kind of, like, have, like, fins that sprout from them. So it's, like, fin ears? I don't know. She's wearing a, like, dark beige tank top and then a light beige, like, jacket. It does look like it has a zipper, funny enough. But she's not wearing the jacket over her entire body. She just kind of has, like, she's wearing it in the way where, like, it exposes the shoulders, where, like, she has it slinked down like that. But yeah. Or it might be a cardigan, actually. Actually, it might be a cardigan the more I look at it. And I don't know for lower half, because I cannot, it doesn't show the full image. But, that's the person that we're seeing right there, Triton Lady.
Yeah, she's got, like, short shorts, effectively. Not really. It's a Triton. They don't. There's one of those races that doesn't wear much because they have to go into water a lot.
Yeah, no, it honestly kind of makes sense. I want to mention, I've been forgetting to mention body builds for like this entire session. The demons that we were dealing with were a lot of just like slender, muscular people. Like literally all of them, from what I saw. Like none of them were like bulky people like Kravix. They were more like slender but muscular, if that makes sense. The other three people that we've seen so far, the Triton, the Dark Elf, and the Myron, have all been just slender. I haven't really seen much muscle on them.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't much. Alright, we got Smash from Reginald Von Pocket Pill.
Dylan, who's not here, because he's at a family thing. I guess he probably checked Discord for a quick second, saw that, and was like, Smash.
Yeah,
and they deleted it right after, as always.
Fucking coward.
Oh, man. The Triton and the Dark Elf are a little well endowed, but that's about it. Like, the body types from between these three are almost completely the same. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go. She's just existing, like, just sitting in a little comfy chair, just minding her own business.
That's fair.
She's got her drink, like, in her lap, and she's, like in her hand, and she's just sipping it. She gives a smile to Ryu, and then goes back to her drink.
You just kind of he would give her a wave. Just like a hi.
Yeah, he feels weirdly happy here. Again, with the fucking happiness. But this one feels weirdly genuine. Like, it's just it's like, why am I happy?
I don't feel like he's one that, like, really, like, properly smiles when he's normally happy, but he probably does have, like, a smirk. So it's like a small little, like, smirk that you can see kind of creeping from his face.
Yeah, also his eyes are coming back out of his skull. His eyes aren't getting as sunken in.
Yeah. The eye bags aren't there right now.
Yeah, they're slowly receding. Slowly. Sorry, when it's that deep set,
dude,
it takes a little bit longer.
Even Grandma's magic is like, oh god, fuck, what has this guy been through? Shit. I just love the idea of, like, he gets out of this meditation, he leaves her, like, by him, and, like, the next 5 minutes, he's fully back to, like, the sunken eyes and bags under his eyes.
So sad. Like,
I mean, he's just insanely tired all the time, because he's constantly dealing with bullshit.
oh god.
Okay, so... Oh, man, here, just look over to... I'm guessing, where's Grandma? Is she at the table?
Grandma is sitting in Grandma's rocking chair.
Of course.
And she's crocheting.
Of course. I guess you would just take a seat at the table.
Yeah, you've got this, like, you got, like... Imagine, like, basically it's like basically your grandparents' home, but this home is like, you walk in and it's got chairs everywhere, just so it can fit the whole family, obviously.
Yeah. Is it like one of those, like, wooden dining room tables, or is it more like one of those little, like, glass, like, you know, like, tables that they have? And it's just like a bunch of them instead of just one big table.
It's like...
Because I don't know about you, but my grandma, she always had, like... There was always 2 tables that she had. She always had this one really big, like, wooden oak table that was, like, you could sit, I think it was, like, 12 or 15 people at the table. And then, like, she had this little glass table that you could sit, like, 4 people at. It was, like, a little circular glass table.
Yeah, so she's got a few of those, like, smaller tables abound for people.
Yeah.
But you would see that this one wooden table in the middle...
Yeah.
You'd be able to see, like, there's weird notches in it that make it look like this table can probably be pulled apart to make it bigger.
Ah, but of
Oh
course.
yeah, those are common.
Yeah, I actually had one of those, funny enough. My dad
I did too.
had made one of those. Yeah.
My grandma had one of those.
I grew up with
Hell
one of them.
yeah. Kind of same. I grew up with it because I don't know, I know you can probably buy them, but my dad used to do, like, wood craftsmanship all the time, so he would make furniture all the time. So he had made us, like, a dining room table. Like, we had that, I think, until I was, like, I don't know, like, 15, 14? Like, we had it for fucking years. Oh, man. Right. So he would just kind of sit down. He would just kind of look over to Grandma and just kind of go, "Morning."
Oh, it's good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Yay. Well, I'm a bit concerned about one of my grandchildren.
Oh?
Oh, yeah. He hasn't come back, and he's normally pretty good about coming back.
And who is this?
Peter Peppermint.
Okay. Do you know where he was last seen?
Oh, where was it? I don't know my memory.
You got this, Grandma.
Oh, where is it? Alright, history check, Grandma. Yes, a god's having to go history. Everyone like, she's a god. I'm like, yeah, she's also grandma. Grandma don't got good eyes, and grandma don't got good memory. There's a shot, she just tells you the wrong fucking spot.
Oh, man.
And then halfway through your journey, she's like, oh, never mind, it's this city.
God.
Just, oh, that's right. He went to Goldcrest to help a group. I believe they were being run by a bird. I think his name was Boyle.
Yes, Boyle was running a group. I think he had one of your followers in that group, too.
Yes, I would like them back.
I will do what I can.
Peter's one of my favorite. He's very strong. He's a very good grandchild. He makes sure all of his family members are safe.
Understood. I'll do what I can.
Alright. Yeah, as she goes, oh, thank you. Here, have a cookie. Don't leave without your cookie.
Thank you,
I'll
Grandma.
mention this whole time you've been slowly eating that cake.
Yeah.
And you're realizing this cake is like your timer for how long you can be here.
Yeah.
Because you look over that trite and she's only eaten half her cake.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
right.
But she's got this drink, so technically, because she's still eating food from Grandma, she can stay.
Man. You just, like, look to the flower and just go, well, before I head out, because I still have many other things I need to handle, Ryuzuka, pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure. As she would give you her name, and I, goddamn you. I got you, bud.
If you don't
You got
mind
a
me
name now.
asking, since you're a Triton, I'm
Mhm.
going to guess, is there a possibility you might be living in the ocean areas?
She would go, Atlan's the name.
Atlan, good to meet you.
She would give you a smile. She also, from what you can tell, she probably is just a genuinely nice person. So it's the
Yeah.
most just like, you run into a genuinely just nice Triton girl.
Hell yeah.
She would just go, yeah, I'm from the Soden. I'm
Well.
from the eastern side of the island. So, we're kind of just watching... We watched the forest turn bloody.
Yes, that's Yavina's doing. It's kind of just a defense mechanism in case the barrier ever goes down.
Oh.
I was going to ask, I know we don't have a sanity zone, like, kind of put in there to kind of keep you safe, or the underwater people safe. Has the kingdoms been down there been fine?
For now, from what we can tell, it seems the creatures haven't figured out how to swim.
Gotcha. That might be something we need to figure out at some point, otherwise those kingdoms are going to be eventually ruined. One of the ones that we recently dealt with, we've been calling them commanders. They have a bunch of eyes. I think there might have been gills on that thing from what I saw. Or at least it looked like it had fins to some degree. It looked like a catfish. I don't know. That might be a problem.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, I do know that the Gregor hives are circling the island.
I'm not surprised on that one.
I think they detected the psychic shift and are investigating.
That's probably the case. I would imagine.
Though I haven't seen any deep Gregors coming from the depths, so that's good. The longer they stay out of this, the better. They're terrifying.
Yeah, that's for the best.
It's like the thing of like, listen, I'm all for helping out, but no.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with those fucks. She goes, well, my village is fine, at least. Though I live in a small village.
Fair
It's
enough.
not all that large. It's She's like, it's kind of near a Myron sailor shore.
That
On the
would
eastern
check.
side of the island. So yeah. It's like
Fair.
2 days off from your... Oh, what's the city called? I think it's called Tway?
Yes,
If I'm
Tway.
pronouncing that right?
That is
Yeah,
correct.
like 2 days east. That's where I'm at.
Understood. Well, I guess, just inform Grandma and I'll know eventually if anything changes. We can see what we can try to do. I don't know if we can really help, though.
Oh, okay.
Don't really
Fair
have
enough.
gills.
That can be solved pretty easily.
I mean, what scenario if things start... You just gotta go... I am very much aware things can be changed when it comes to the gods, so I don't put it past them. But,
Oh, I meant more for magic, but also, yeah, that's an option.
yeah, that's also true. There are just magic that can at least allow you to breathe underwater temporarily.
I want to... You see her get this look of like, fuck you mean God's changing you? What kind of gods you dealing with?
You just gotta go, well, either way, if things start hitting the fan for your village, you can come to our area. Tway is in a safe area. The monsters can't get through, so.
Alright. Well, fill my order. Thank you.
You're welcome. And he's gonna eat his cake and head out.
Alright, cool.
Hello,
He
Rena.
walks out.
All
Hey,
right.
you now have Grandma's inspiration.
Hell yeah.
That'll last probably the next mission.
Hell yeah. Rena, where'd you go, buddy? You want pets, but then you disappear.
Fucking Grandma.
All right, Dixie, you're next.
Fuck yeah. You scream Dixie.
Dixie!
And here's what happens, right?
Uh-huh.
You fall through the ground. Like, you basically, it feels like you no-clip into the ground.
It's like a trapdoor. Just
Yeah.
opens a trapdoor.
Yeah, he just opens the trapdoor underneath you. And you just fall directly into a bush.
But of course.
As you fall, land in this bush, and you look around, it's like, the lighting in this domain is trash. You can't see a goddamn thing.
Luckily, I've got dark vision, but yeah.
It's like Dixie, my boy. Why you got dense jungle vibes acting? As like the
man.
brush is like 1.5 feet tall. If you remember, Dixie isn't that big.
Yeah, he's tiny.
You're a tiny little guy.
Oh man, you just look around and just go, Dixie.
Hmm.
How are you doing?
You would then see a little brush open up as a 2'5" Dixie appears.
Hell
stepping
yeah.
out of the brush. As you would see you would see a lot of eyes staring at you
Yeah.
from within the brush, and you're like, that's either a fox or 2 guns. I don't know.
It's either a fox or it's John Sean.
It's something. As
You're-
Dixie goes, well, hi, how can I help you? Why are you here?
I'm more just kind of doing my rounds, checking on all the gods, see how you're doing.
Oh, I got something I would like.
You what?
Mm-hmm. Got a little thing for you.
Okay.
You can do it, I'll give you a thing. It'll be real helpful, real good. I promise.
Okay.
Got my word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what it is? Alright. He's just like, wow.
What is it, bitch?
Yeah.
I want a fox spoon.
He just kind of looks at him. Can I just make a
What?
fox spoon?
You don't know what type he's looking for.
Okay, well, can I just like reach in and just like see if I can find a fox spoon? I don't.
No, he's like, there's a very specific one that I want.
Okay.
It's really simple. You gotta find me a spoon.
Okay.
Well, I remember. Okay. Dixie's giving you a quest. Find me fox spoon.
Find a fox spoon for me. Yes, yes, quite.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yep.
yep, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm. You know, yeah, it's in Goldcrest.
It's in Goldcrest. All right. So.
Mm-hmm. You gotta find me this very specific. It's this one.
All
This
right.
is just literally a real spoon that exists. That
Awesome.
in real life.
Great. It's a wooden spoon that's shaped on the end bit like a fox for the handle. You just looked.
Cute.
You just looked and just kind of go. I'll see if I can find it.
I want it. Since it's not crafted by reality, that means it won't break eventually. But you see with this one, it's authentic. And I want
You do know that wood can break, right? Just
not yeah.
Dixie.
Right.
he just like he just goes, it wood can break. You know that, right?
Oh. Alright, I'll make it unbreakable, but I want this spoon specifically.
Okay, I'll make it happen. We'll try and find it.
It's in Goldcrest, I know that.
Do you at least have an idea where in Goldcrest? That is a big city, Dixie.
Hold on. Let me look.
And that is a small item.
As this very simple quest he's giving you is slowly becoming more. It's like, find me a fox spoon. It's like, okay, find me this fox spoon. Oh, find it here. Oh,
in the big city. May I remind you, there's a pillar there.
yeah. From what I remember, it should be in the noble area.
Alright.
Yeah. I'll explode a ring of buildings, and you can look in the area that isn't blown up.
Understood.
Cool. Can't miss it. I hope no one's caught in the blast, because I'm not really gonna check.
Please check.
Oh, fine. I won't blow up buildings. I'll just do the boring thing that the other guys do. I'll put a little ping.
I mean, you could just check and then do it. Hell, if you catch some of the corrupted things, then that's fine. Just don't want to catch a group.
No, okay.
We have missing people that are in that city, so it's best if people don't get murdered.
Alright, well, I'll just turn them into my followers, and they can be polymorphed into foxes and join my entourage.
We need them right now, Dixie. We really need those people. Also, one of them is two of them are Grandma's followers. I don't know if you want to be messing with Grandma.
I would never touch them. I would give them to Grandma directly.
Good.
Grandma's too lovely.
I would
never do any mischief to Grandma. That's how I get shaved.
That's how you die. I'm gonna be honest, Dixie. I'm sure you can hold your own against a lot of gods, but I think even the mime.
Yeah. You can see Dixie's ears kind of fall to the side, and he's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking dead. Like, it's almost like, I don't want to hurt them, no. Don't pin that on me. I would never. I can't express enough, like, find me a fox spoon. Okay. Find me a fox spoon that looks like this. Oh, okay. Find it here. Oh. Find it in this very rough area. Ah, oh, fuck. God damn it.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Go play search and find for a fucking spoon. It's not even a useful item. It's just a fucking spoon.
Yep. That's Dixie for you.
He could make it. But he just, I want the authentic one.
I would have mentioned, like, any other PC I've had in the past would have been like, oh, yeah, right, spoon, I got you, like, all happy about this. And then there's just Rio just sitting here like, fine, I'll get you the fucking spoon. Why?
I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, he'd give him a nod, and he's gonna probably head out from Dixie, so that's all he needs.
Dixie will go, oh, and in case you want to know what I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you Dixie's gambling jinx.
Oh.
And then you get kicked out.
Ah, of course. Thank you, Dixie.
He tells you what it's called, not what it does.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Dixie's gambling jinx. Oh boy.
Oh man. Alright.
Ward.
Next up,
Dixie.
Area Side.
Go find me spoon. Get gambling jinx.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love Dixie.
No, Dixie's great. Ariatha.
God of mischief.
God of mischief.
So, you would appear,
Uh-huh.
and you would be such a different tone as you appear within Arias's domain. It's like,
Uh-huh.
oh my goodness, actual well-kept flowers and like a well-maintained area that
Yeah.
looks nice and like isn't overgrown and full of bullshit.
Dude, if this wasn't a copyrighted thing, I would have just started playing the Halo theme. You know, like the choir Halo theme, the oh. Like, that would be so
343
fitting.
Studios would have your head.
I know they would. But if it wasn't copyrighted.
Dude, they would have everyone in this VC's head.
Oh yeah. Oh man, suddenly Lost Harbor Tavern has been bought out.
Dude. There's nothing to buy.
Yeah. Oh man. Alright, so
Oh, $1 gazillion. You can have it.
if I get $1 zillion, you can have our D&D campaigns. Alright, we can retire, guys.
Oh yeah, D&D forever.
D&D forever, no job required. Hell yeah. Alright, so
Oh, that'd be a dream.
that'd actually be sick. Oh man.
Alright.
Alright.
I love Dixie.
Yeah.
Find for Dixie.
Okay. So yeah, I guess you don't have to look at Ariasa.
Yeah, she sees Ariasa's like. You see her like. You would see her like, looking into a rose that is probably like, it's like some gods have like viewing mirrors or like a looking glass. She just looks at a rose and it shows her what she needs to see.
Fair enough.
And you just see her go, okay, okay. Oh, hi, Ryu.
Hello. How are you doing?
Concerned.
What happened?
Oh, you know.
Hmm.
More bad news.
Right, lay it
So
on me.
Of course, I have to be the one to tell you. Oh. You just see, she's the most like Ariasa, now clinically depressed, because she has to give you bad news.
You're all good.
Well, so the city of, oh, what was it called? I think, oh, it's like, I think it's called Northbury.
Northbury? Yes. What about it?
It's about a day closer to Xanar
Mm-hmm.
from Northbury.
Yeah.
Someone found one of my flowers.
I thought there was only the one.
Yeah. That was only supposed to be the one.
Did they duplicate?
I don't know, but he's now got it growing out of his shoulder as he implanted it into himself.
On purpose.
Uh-huh. So, he's
What
alive.
psychopath?
I don't know, and I don't like that he has it. I don't want him to have my flowers. That was supposed to be for my followers. She just seems sad area some noises.
So,
Like,
what do you want me to do about this?
I am going to be completely honest. He needs to die.
I had a feeling. Alright.
Because those flowers, that flower is the same flower type that keeps my other follow alive.
The ghost?
Yes. It's the thing that kept her corpse still walking around with a weapon that she stole from somebody.
Is it as factory fucked up as hers?
No.
Okay.
It hasn't. it seems to have not taken as much root as that one did.
Understood.
From what I'm learning, because when this world detonated, my connection to all of those things was effectively severed. And I'm
Gotcha.
only regaining knowledge of things when they become activated, I guess
Mhm.
is the word. Or they star. So I didn't realize there was a flower there. And everyone else probably just thought it was a normal rose.
Of course.
And then this bastard decided to, I guess, either die next to it, or I guess it's probably not his fault he died, but yes, it just
I mean, he might have chosen to. I don't know. People are stupid.
yeah. But in any case, the flower brought him back because that's what they do. They will bring back people who are
Yeah.
nearby. And then he just got up and took the flower with him.
Of course. All right. Well.
It's just this area, just like.
Well, it is what it is. I'll put out an issue for everybody so they know if they run into him to kill him. And well, I'd prefer to deal with him as early as possible before it becomes more of a problem.
I am actively aware that he is heading, at least in this current exact moment,
Mm-hmm.
because I was just staring at him.
Yeah.
He was heading to Xenar.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you ever want to know, I can try to tell you where I think he's headed, and you can try to intercept him.
That would be good.
But I would recommend, you or your companion, people of note, deal with him and not some random group.
Understood.
Because he seems to have a giant war axe thing.
Of course he does. Of course.
Yeah, of course. It just...
If I see him, I'm putting that directly into his mouth because I'm going to have him eat that thing. Alright.
Wait, the flower or the axe?
The axe.
Oh, okay.
I don't think letting him eat that flower would be good.
I don't know if that would work. I don't want to know. I
don't know.
I don't want to find out. Well,
Alright.
thank you, Ryu. I
You're welcome.
apologize for the inconveniences.
I appreciate it. At the very least, you apologized.
I'm sorry.
Unlike some gods. Kal-El.
What is she? Okay.
No worry
That
about it.
seems rather spite driven.
Well, she had a comment, to be fair. Alright, well.
Okay. Do we need to talk about something? Do you need to sit? Like,
you just look here and just go, trust me, it's probably better that you don't have to deal with her, so. Probably not.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your adventures with the other gods.
Two more left. Two more.
Good luck.
Thank you, I'm gonna need it. I have to deal with the mime and Yavina.
Oh, why did you deal with them first?
I figured if I pick the ones that are easier to deal with first, besides Gazella. Gazella was more of like I knew she was gonna be getting impatient at this point, so I figured I'd just go ahead and get her out of the way. The others was like a nice little, like, sweet treat, is a good way of putting it, before I go deal with, those two.
That's fair.
I don't have anything against Yavina, just she can be a bit much at times. Then
Well,
again,
I
any
hope I
god
was
can.
part of the treat.
You were.
Yay. Was
And-
genuine. Yay.
I will say, by the way, you should maybe talk with Dixie. He needs some help sprucing up that domain. That domain needs help.
What do you
Badly.
mean? She looks and she goes, what could possibly be wrong? What the
Oh.
fuck is that?
You see what I mean?
Why is there a 8-eyed fox chilling in the dark?
Yeah.
Dixie, what the fuck is that? Where did you just send it? No, wait, no, Dixie.
He was going to. He wanted me to get him a spoon
Okay.
from Goldcrest, and
Oh.
wasn't gonna tell me where in Goldcrest.
Oh.
That's a big city. And then he said, "Oh well, I'll like level an area with explosions so you can find the spoon. We have missing people in Goldcrest."
It's Dixie. He's mischief. He doesn't really know any better.
I can tell.
Also. Ooh. There is one other god. I'm sorry,
Oh,
but it's another good one.
right. I need to talk with that one guy that pulled me from things. With the
Oh,
meaty
no.
claws.
Who?
I fell through reality. Remember that ended up in your
Oh,
place?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But you could go talk to Yuki,
Who's Yuki?
the Titan primordial seal.
First, there's a god of foxes. Is this a god of seals?
Maybe? I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know what Yuki is. I know that Yuki likes to give little spectral seals to people and has the seals heal people.
You know what? I'll go deal with the seal before I go deal with Yuki. You know, I go and get the mystery out of the way. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
He's just gonna like instead of leaving her domain,
Bye.
he just like lifts up his hands and just goes, "Yuki!"
Oh my. Yuki, I don't know if that'll work.
Oh.
Let me roll. So you would just hear her go, I don't. Ryu, you would suddenly feel your entire body temperature plummet as
Of
this
course.
cold wind would sweep over everything, and you just hear Arius go, never mind, bye.
Bye.
And just... Next thing you know, Ryu, you are in a foot deep of snow,
That checks.
and you are on a cliff.
Of course.
Just like on a cliff edge. You look out, and I will grab Yuki's image.
Oh man.
It's everyone's favorite god. Copy text.
I want to mention in the NPC visual Discord, Dylan said on the thing that we're trying to find for Dixie, the picture of the spoon, Dylan said he's gonna eat it, and Acrid said he would turn you into paste, and I read that as he'll turn you into pasta. I was like, yeah, that's pretty on par for Dixie.
Oh yeah, that too. That's also on the table.
It's just okay. So for those who don't know, Yuki is not a drawn image; it's an IRL image of an IRL seal. It's literally just a white. I don't know exactly what seal type it is, but it's basically just a white seal, a pure snow white seal. With like the biggest
Just a little
fucking
baby
eyes.
seal.
Yeah.
Looks like a baby harp seal.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
And she's a baby. And she's a little guy. He's fucking gigantic.
so we're dealing with a Titan, yeah.
It's like, God, you're a child? Oh fuck. Like you would see Yuki lift her little head and look up and look over at you.
Yeah.
And you just see her just give this smile of like, oh hi.
Yeah. You would just look at it and just kind of go, hello, name's Ryuzuka.
Okay.
Good to meet you, Yuki. Gonna be quite frank, I don't know why I'm here. The RES has said I should try and meet you, so.
You would see Yuki slap her little belly. The
Hell
seals do. A little slap of the belly. As Ryo, you would get a little quest.
Ah,
Quest
okay.
from Yuki.
Okay.
You go find someone who's dying and heal them.
Okay, so I just have to find someone who's dying and heal them. Okay.
Yeah, at some point, and you have to complete that task 5 times, then Yuki will give you something.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, basically, you get the quest, heal someone 5 times, like, when it matters.
Understood.
And Yuki just goes, oh, heal. Oh, good.
Understood.
Your stuff. You just...
Heal. Okay, so I'm gonna put in organizations and where I have all my stuff. Heal dying. Dying
So,
people. And then
it
just in brackets 5 times.
Yeah, so basically from what it matters is it's like, alright, you hit, like, you heal someone who's been hit a few times. That's 1 out of 5 done.
Okay.
But you can't just heal the same person over and over again.
Yeah. I get you.
If you do it in different instances, it'll probably still count. But Yuki's like, the hell? Give stuff.
Alright. You just give Yuki a nod, I guess, and just go, alright, I'll do it. You dip.
Alright, as you would learn what Yuki's whole thing is.
Yeah. They like healing. Yep. Oh,
Literally
man.
a seal of healing.
I just thought it was the dumbest idea, but a rogue subclass where the whole thing is that you're a healer instead. So you sneak up on your allies, so you can do sneak attack healing. So you do your natural like attack damage, whatever weapon you use to heal them with. So you hit them with like a longsword, right? So you do like with like both hands. So you do like a D10 plus 4 of healing, and then the sneak attack healing. So it's like 3d6 extra healing.
That could be funny.
That could be.
I think I'll make a Yuki rogue.
That could be fun, actually. Yeah.
And which also, like, there is a Yuki Warlock subclass, everybody. They are infuriating to deal with as a DM because they are so good at healing.
They heal better than most clerics do, so.
Because Yuki just gives them a flat,
Healing tree.
Yep.
And she goes, you can cast at this level forever.
Yep. It's not a spell requirement thing. They just have it. It acts like a fucking cantrip for them, essentially. Oh,
Is
man.
it balanced? No.
Well, it's
But
balanced in this world, though.
but also, does it kind of make sense for the baby seal to be like, yeah?
Yeah, heal people. Yeah. No, that's fair, though. Alright, so. I guess we'll go ahead and then knock out, Yavina.
I'm so glad you went to Yuki.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so you go to Yavina.
I go to Yavina.
She doesn't answer.
Okay, no. I'm fucking barging the door down. She will answer me. She's not ghosting me now. She puts me through all this shit. She ain't ghosting me now. You know what? No, fuck you. I using reality magic. I'm gonna open a door to her fucking door, to her fucking domain. I am entering.
Okay, mana slot. For one.
All right.
2, Arcana check, bitch.
Will do. You don't ghost the Durla. I did a long rest already. I forgot to. All right, well I'll have to check it because I forgot to uncheck it. All right. Oh my god.
No fucking way.
Nat 20. Oh
This
my
is some bullshit.
God.
This is Katsu dice?
Katsu dice.
Of course it's the Katsu dice.
Of course it's the Katsu, yeah.
It's always the Katsu dice.
Always. Katsu dice is always a 50-50 gamble. It is literally I get a nat 1 or I get nat 20s. It is literally a, alright, how are they feeling? Either this is going to be my worst rolling session so far, or it's going to be one of my best wins so far.
Okay, so... Alright, hold on.
If that helps you any, that gets it to a 34.
Oh, don't worry, bitch. You're getting in there.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just whether or not you're supposed to be there right now is the question.
Fair enough. Dude, I just walk in, there's like a bunch of gods fighting.
Alright, hold on. Alright. So... You are a menace to society.
Thank you. I take it proudly.
So he steps in, like it's the most like Rio's like, bitch, nah, and just like moves his hand and just rips open a door and just steps in.
Hell yeah.
As I need to roll something.
Okay.
That doesn't tell me. That doesn't tell me. That doesn't tell me.
I just love the idea of like a god not answering Ryu for once, and him just be like, no you don't. I just really love that idea, man.
Oh my god.
You can't ignore me.
She was gonna give you a break this week. God damn. She literally was choosing to be nice.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I need to get in the mental headspace for the bullshit I'm about to have to deal with. Alright.
Oh boy.
Because you're not supposed to be here. So you walk in. Alright,
Yeah.
the Minotaur girl is back. The half Minotaur girl is back.
Okay.
The one that was on the pole. She's there, still.
Gotcha.
And Ryu would just hear, because he like appears in the middle of the fucking domain.
Yeah.
Like he's appearing like 7-10 feet away from Yavina.
Yeah. I like to imagine that freaking door he made. It's like the thing of like that door just appears in the fucking domain. And it's the most just like, it's the most disgusting looking door. Like it's not a blood door. It's not a good door. It's like a door that looks like it's been like the wood rotted away.
It's like a sewage entrance door.
Yeah.
Oh my god. As he steps through and the first fucking thing, because he sees Yavina to his right,
Yeah.
and you see her kind of looking like, oh, what the fuck? Like that look of, huh? You're not supposed to be here.
Dude, he sees her and he just immediately goes, "You didn't answer my call."
And he hears to his left, oh, who's this cutie?
He looks over like, who? Okay. Are we looking? Okay, so this might be a Dhampir, a vampire, or a human with bloodshot eyes. Pick your poison. Red eyes, very pale looking. They always have like a science, like you know, like the white scientist jackets. She has like one of those. A black shirt. It's not like a tank top. It's just like a normal, just black shirt. Like a black t-shirt you kind of see in like modern days almost. And then like it looks like dark brown, not black, but very like dark brown pants that she's kind of wearing. A leather brown choker that goes around her neck, and it looks like she has some type of headpiece for like accessories in her hair. It's kind of reddish. I think they're supposed to be bows, but I think the AI bugged out unless you interpreted it as something different. But that's what I'm seeing it as. She also has. Oh, go for it.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the one other thing she does have besides fangs. She has platinum hair that goes all the way down to what looks like probably her thighs. And she has a necklace that has a bottle on it for some reason. That goes down to her chest. I don't know how accurate body-wise this is supposed to be, because I'm going to be honest, it's like the AI broke down trying to draw her, because on the top half, not draw, generate, on the top half, it looks like, okay, it's popping out, it's got some 3D, it has some dimension, and then the bottom half, it just went flat. Like, it lost all dynamic ability to, like, make the bottom half.
Tried, alright?
Yeah, yeah, but my understanding is that they're supposed to be slender, but they're well endowed up top, but not much else besides that, from my understanding. They're kind of like just like a rectangular body, if that makes sense. That's the vibe I'm getting, at least.
Anya gave like a
Understood.
like an
Anya, do you want to give me a further explanation?
They're slender, but not overly slender. It's sort of a, not an athletic build, but basically a natural, I don't need to work out, I don't need to do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I just am, and I fucking hate it.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah. See,
I'm sorry, there is one thing every woman is jealous of, and that is somebody who just naturally looks that thin. Fuck you.
I get it. I get it.
God damn,
there are people
alright.
like that.
God damn, I didn't realize I was stark in a war. Good lord.
Oh, man. No, I get it.
Oh, God. I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
It
What'd you do?
happened. Oh, you know, the thing I gotta do every session.
Oh.
Yup. It's gone.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
I
you lost the
lost it.
dice. Okay. Awesome. Good job, man.
Fucking serious.
I do want to mention though, like
It's behind you!
Where?
this man.
Yeah.
He would just kind of like look towards the lane and just go, I see why you didn't answer the call. Well, still, I'll just wait on the side. I'll wait, you can have your conversation, keep going. Just don't mind me. And you just like go over to the stage area and just kind of sit.
You wanna sit on the stage?
Yeah, I'll just sit on the stage.
Alright, cool, I have to roll for something now.
What the hell?
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, dude, I really love the idea of just real busting and going, you didn't answer my call. Who's this? Doesn't answer the question and then goes to sit down.
Yep. Oh, God.
Impatient bastard.
Gotta love it.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it. Cool. Alright, he's safe for now. Alright, so,
For now, okay.
you would just hear the go, she would go, well, as requested, the experiments went well.
What experiments?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
She just sticks her tongue out as a sort of like meh.
Fair,
As
fair.
she would just, she'll go, yep. My colleagues are less than pleased, but oh well. They won't be a problem for long.
He kind of like
And you-
throws up a little eyebrow, like, huh?
You just see Avina go, alright. Well, when they're done, send them to Ryu.
What are you sending my way?
And you just see the girl go, got it, I'll send it to him.
See,
I'm
and
guessing he's Ryu.
he would just kind of look to her and just go, that is my name, that is correct.
It's a good name, it fits you.
Thank you. I guess.
She gives you a wink and spins on her heels and walks out.
Now hold up, and I'm just stretch my arm over to her.
Dude, that That is like 20 feet, my man.
Alright, so I stretch my
So
body out
here's-
10 feet, and then I stretch my arms out 10 feet.
It's like your leg extends 5, your torso extends 5, your arm extends out, and you grab her shoulder.
Yeah. You're just gonna go, you can't just ask for my name and not give me yours in the process.
Oh, I didn't expect you to care.
I do care to some degree. Because, from what I've learned, anytime anything happens, there's always a chance that I'm going to have to deal with anyone dealing with Yavina.
Oh,
I've already had to
No
deal with Noki,
problem.
and I didn't ask about her either, so I might as well.
oh, how nice of you.
He gives her, like, the fucking, like, grimace smile.
She gives him like this snickering wink. God. As yes, as she goes, well, she goes, Fenia. That's the name.
Fenia, good to know. Well, I'm not gonna hold you, but, you know, he said that as he's holding her.
She goes, if you keep holding me like this, I'm going to assume you want me to go with you somewhere.
No, don't. And he just lets go.
She goes, smart boy. And she turns on her and she goes, bye. And she gives like a wave and walks out the door.
Fair enough.
As you know damn well you're gonna have to deal with her more.
Yeah, I figured.
That's Fenia, the very flirtatious experimenter of Yavina.
Grand.
As she's openly admitted, yep, experiments are going well. My colleagues are pissed. Don't worry, they won't be a problem for long. Anyways.
Oh, man. He would just kind of, like, look to Yavina and just go, so,
What?
you never ignore my calls. What's going on? Who'd you kill?
Oh, no one. I'm busy. I don't have nothing for you. I'm working on something.
He kind of, like, looks at her and just goes, you don't have something.
Mm-hmm.
For once, you don't have a quest.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. That's why I didn't answer.
No
I
dead
assumed
tavern
you'd be-
people.
I'd assume you'd want a week not to deal with me.
I mean, I
Or
do
have
my
you gotten
rounds with
attached talking to me?
He like, as he's like saying that stuff and she says that, he just kind of like gives her that glare. You just go,
No.
don't get cocky.
Well, you're the one that forced your way into my domain.
I'm simply checking on everybody and I'm doing my rounds. As simple as that. For all I know,
Of course you'd say that.
don't get it twisted. As far as I know, I don't know what levels the Defiler will go to get his way. So, as far as I knew, with you not answering, for all I fucking knew, the Defiler could have killed you. And that's one less god on our side.
Well, don't worry. If I die, Noki will explode, so you'll know.
He kind of looked at her a little like, I know for John, he'd probably look fucking mortified if he heard that. He did look at it a little bit like, that's fucked up, but understood.
She would go, what? She only exists through my magic.
No,
Without
it makes
me,
sense.
she dies.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It does. Well,
And
either
your
way.
body might physically collapse a bit.
Yeah, that's true. Well, either way, I guess I will be on my way then. I have nothing to deal with then.
I'm working on something.
Understood.
Don't worry. Then I'm working on something separate from Fenia. Fenia's doing that of her own accord. I think she has something for Durlas, I don't know.
Interesting. This is pretty rare when people let you go out of their way to work on something specifically for my race, considering we're not really that common.
I mean, she flirts with Durlas a lot.
That explains the...
Comment?
Yes. I hope she doesn't plan to get anywhere with me.
She probably does.
Tough luck for her.
She'll bother you until you cave.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with her forever. Alright.
That works for her. Accomplishes the same goal.
That fucking sigh. He would just look at her and just go, alright, well, if you'll excuse me, I will be on my way. I need to go deal with one last god, the mime.
And she would look at you as you're about to dismiss her. Oh, and Ryu, being tough bait doesn't work on everyone.
What do you
and
mean?
then you disappear.
Just like, what do you mean?
As she begins snickering as he disappears.
I'll be real. I know Rio knows what she meant by that.
Alright. Insight.
Yeah, no, that checks. That is a fucking 8.
Alright. You don't know why she's talking about fishing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna like... Is there a pond near me?
She put you next to a pond. No, there's no pond right near you.
Alright, well next time I pass by a body source of water, I'll just check to see if there's bloodfish. Alright.
Okay.
So, I guess we'll go do the last god, the mime.
I'm hoping Anya at least knows what the fuck I meant by that. You know what I meant? Or did you not hear me?
I didn't hear you.
Okay. Well, basically, Yavina said being tough bait doesn't work on everybody. And, neither Nits nor Ryu knows what the fuck that means. And it was like, insight, 8. And I was like, you don't know why she's talking about fishing. Moving on. If you want to retry that insight another day, you can.
Okay. Oh, man.
As also he learned that Fenia likes Darlas for some reason.
I don't know what fucking reason you like Darlas for, but aight, buddy.
Yep, some people just have preferences.
That's fucking crazy. Alright. Lastly, the mime.
Oh boy. Are you noticing a trend that seems everyone has something, bud?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I'm noticing that.
Oh, what's the matter, bud? In 1 6 quests immediately.
I mean, it gives us something to do. We're running low on quests, honestly. So if anything, it gets us more things that we gotta go handle. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Mime, what do you have?
As you would appear. As you would appear in this kind of this dark abyss that is the mime's domain.
Yeah.
It would be that moment of you standing there in the light. You only have to wait like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Of just in the dark before the mime would appear in front, like slowly start stepping out so he gets closer and closer to the light.
Okay.
Until you can kind of make him out again. Which is normally how he works, because he doesn't stand by... He's not Yavina. He doesn't sit there
Yeah.
and wait for people to come to him. He's like, I'm gonna go do things. I'm gonna be effective with my time.
Yeah.
I got shit to do. People to suffer. People to watch suffer. Oh, fuck, what do you want?
Yeah.
As what does Ryu do?
You just look to the mime and just kind of go, I'm back.
Grand. It's always good to see a successful mission.
As always. As long as I'm on a mission, I'm going to do my best to make sure it succeeds.
Good.
I should ask,
As you should.
as I'm doing this with all the gods, is there anything you need?
Well, a note of worth for you. Less of a quest and more for information.
Okay.
That I've noticed a strange shade reappeared.
Caesar?
She could be of use.
Oh, interesting.
No. A Lupin Kitsune girl, I'm not sure what she is, to be exact. And at this point, I don't even think she'll know what she is.
Fair enough. You
She
know where?
has-
What area?
I believe last I was aware of her movements, she was heading for Goldcrest.
Everything
phasing
seems to be
through
heading there.
building.
Interesting. Alright.
And I would ask, and I guess if you want this, to call it a mission. If you so demand. It's just that, like, small hand movement in front of him of, like, if you so demand to call it thus,
Yeah, yeah.
go for it, bitch. I don't care.
Yeah.
He would go, I'd make it a priority to get the former ruler out.
That is honestly one of the higher ones that we've been wanting to deal with. So that's probably going to be the next thing we handle. Hopefully.
As he would tell y'all that yes, he would tell you that he would like you to go to Goldcrest to get the ruler, and also to find that shade effectively.
Understood.
As you go, and to give you a description on this shade woman, I don't know what she is. She's different. She might just be a ghost.
Understood.
She has platinum blonde hair, a large tail, see-through blue skin, and you can see her bones through the shape of her body.
Understood.
She doesn't wear many covering clothing due to her transparent skin.
Understood.
She wears a tattered black robe with blue bandings around it, and she has a withering rose in her hand.
Okay.
As he would also note that she doesn't see. He was like, and as far as I can tell, from about the knee down is just black smoke.
Black smoke. Understood.
So, if you could recruit her to your teams, grant. If you put her spirit to rest, also grant. I take her of note because she ended her suffering similar to you. So you might be able to bond over that.
I'll keep that in mind.
As the mime isn't entirely, like, terrible. If someone ends their suffering, he's like, fucking good job.
Yeah.
Good on you. Fucking neat. I'm gonna go move that suffering to somebody else now. Like, it's,
Yeah.
So you would note that this girl did something in her life that ended the suffering she was dealing with. But she also at some point died.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Understood.
As also a note that I forgot to mention is that she has long platinum blonde hair. Like, it is like past her ass type long hair.
Gotcha, gotcha. So kind of like what we saw with the scientist.
Yeah, yeah. I think it honestly would be about the same length.
Okay.
It's like past her knees.
Gotcha.
For the scientist or for the...
For her.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind. For the shade, for the, like, ghost shade girl. He doesn't know if she's a shade or if she's a ghost. Like, he can't tell.
Fair, fair, fair.
Her hair is long.
Understood.
It's also all over the place. It's
Might be
not
the
well
reason
kept.
why she died.
Like,
She probably just
think-
got caught.
Think Rapunzel from Tangled when
Mhm.
she's got her hair braided.
Yeah. Like that type of
It's
like
like that.
Gotcha. Yeah,
but
no,
it's
no,
not braided.
No wonder she fucking died. It probably got caught in something.
Don't judge her hair.
I'm not judging her hair. I'm just judging her ability to survive.
She's been dead a while. But yeah.
Alright, yeah.
So the mime would also inform you that shades and slumbering spirits that have been stuck in the mortal plane and
Yeah.
didn't go to the spirit world,
Yeah.
those spirits and creatures are starting to wake up. At least the ones here.
Yeah.
And they're waking up and they're pissed because they're like, what happens? I went to sleep for 100 years and now everything's destroyed.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
What the fuck? I liked that building. That was my favorite bakery.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. The mime basically would give you that. You might be able to utilize that to your advantage type thing of spirits that are not in the spirit world are waking up.
Yeah.
Best you grab them before something bad happens. So this is the first of what's probably going to be many spirits that are waking up.
Understood.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you just kind of give the mime a nod and he'll head out.
Yeah, as the mime, it's useful.
He is.
Yeah.
Regrettably.
Yeah, and also you got to suffer through being flirted at
Yeah.
by a Yavina follower.
Dude, again, it is like talking to a stone wall doing something like that with him.
I want to mention, Yavina was probably trying. It's the most like he's just sitting there like, the fuck was she on about? Like he knows that she was trying to give him a warning or something.
Yeah.
Like trying to help him with that bait statement. He's like, the fuck does bait fishing have to do with anything? Like I don't.
If you call her a shark, she has fangs.
Oh god.
Oh man. Alright, well, that is probably what we'll have to end off for today. We didn't get everything done. I'll just reach out to the god in the next session. And
Which
also we
god
can
you
deal with
wanna
the
reach out
anomaly
to?
with John.
Yeah, what god?
Clawboy.
Plowboy.
Clawboy.
Oh! You can do that now. We got a little bit of time. Is
Yeah, a
that
little bit of
alright,
time.
Lauren? If he can reach out to Claw character?
Yeah,
Okay.
we still got time.
We still
Gotcha.
got time.
I
We can finish that up real quick.
alright.
Yep.
I shake his hand. The claw guy.
Bitch. No. Alright. Give me a religion check.
Alright, religion check. He's not good at those. What the fuck? That's a natural 19. Plus 3. So that is a 22.
Alright, there was a DC. You had to meet a certain religion DC to be able to go and talk to this god.
That is fair.
Like, this god's like, I'm gonna make him roll something he's bad at. Damn.
Yeah.
Alright. Guess I get to talk to him.
Yeah, I can talk to him.
As a Ryu, you would warp,
Hmm.
and you would be somewhere you wouldn't recognize, as you would be looking around at this, what looks to be a pretty destroyed, like you're like inside a destroyed building.
Yeah.
There's like tattered, like there's a tattered, like destroyed, banner that's kind of hanging outside.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the banner of some forgotten and leveled kingdom.
Yeah.
As you would appear, and it's more of like you when you open your eyes, you're like sitting down, like in some rubble, and you just kind of get up as a sort of like, what the hell?
Yeah, yeah.
As you would see this guy appear, as he would step out from around as he would be standing
about 10 feet in front of you,
Okay.
the other side of the room, as you be seeing this guy. Hold
Hell
on,
yeah.
extending.
We're looking at a very dark green lizard folk. Pretty bulky body. Pretty muscular. Obviously he's got the little beigeish white underbelly as any lizard folk do.
Yeah.
Spikes on the top of his head. So meaning that he has been hunted before, because that's normally a prey thing. And a black jacket. And I can't see his pants. I really can't say anything about the pants, because the way he's shaded is fucking me up, so.
Yeah, so his pants are like the normal, like, kind of linen, like some of the lizard folk would wear. It's like very simple linen pants.
Gotcha.
And he has like a cloak that, for simplicity's fucking sake and decency, he just cut holes open so he could put his arms through it. Just kind of wear it like a jacket.
Fair. Gotcha.
So most like I don't fucking care. It's
That's
as
fair.
you would be seeing this God and everything around as he would go, you again.
Yeah, I'm back. Though this time I'm not falling through the infinite void.
Indeed, you are falling between multiverses. Don't recommend that.
I wasn't trying to.
I could tell. Well,
Going to be quite frank, I
know
wanted to
you.
reach out to at least say thank you.
oh, but of course, happy to help someone like you.
That's appreciated.
I can appreciate someone who hates gods, even though I may be one. It makes two of us that hate me. And there's only two of you here. So
You just go, well, on the bright side, I can at least say, unlike most gods, you've actually gone out of your way to do something. So,
well, to make it easier for you to come back, name's Ishi.
well, it's good to meet you, Ishi.
As you would like hear in the distance like the sounds of war. It's like sounds of just clashing, just in the distance.
Yeah.
As you don't know what Ishi is the god of, or no, you don't. It's nothing of. He has a similar feeling to that almost of the mind.
Yeah.
He might not be as strong as the mind, but this guy might be a Thaumian.
Okay.
Like it's the thing of like you're not, like you feel stronger than Yavina, which is
Yeah.
weird considering how simplistic you are.
Yeah. To be
But
honest, I was
also-
actually about to ask him about some of his god stuff.
Go for it.
He would just kind of look at him and just go, so what exactly are you a god of? Not in the wrong way, but normally you can at least tell by some gimmick or something of what someone might be a god of, but you're not as readable as some of the others.
I don't like being obvious. But also, it's funnier. I prefer to show instead of tell. But, simplistically, as he will go, I'm the Thaumian of destruction and anarchy. Hence the war in the back and this leveled building, which the world I knew, this is where a noble sat,
Yes.
and I find it funny to come back here every now and then.
I understand that.
He thought he could rule a planet. He found the people didn't like him. As you would find out, Ishi, which alignment-wise, guess you could probably tell,
Yeah.
similar to Yavina, chaotic neutral.
Yep.
He's not evil. He sure as fuck ain't good.
Yeah.
He's somewhere in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Thaumian of destruction and anarchy, and he seems to have a particular fondness of people who hate gods.
Hell yeah. Here it is, look to him and just go, well, I don't want to waste too much of your time. I'm sure you have your own things you want to do. But, it has been good to at least get to know you. If you need anything, feel free to ask.
Well, I'm mildly watching your planets
Mm-hmm.
due to the mild state of anarchy your area has entered, though that's been mostly quelled.
Indeed.
Good on you, but I can't say but I must, as by my position. A bit saddening. Oh well, I can live. It's like, good job, you solved the anarchy problem, but also fuck. I like anarchy, it's funny.
You just look at him and just go, well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm sure there's plenty of destruction to come around.
No, there will be. Though, a little note. I noticed that you seem to have found a sword of the Troll
Yes.
girl. That you didn't keep, which all valid to you.
Mm.
But something I noticed is I think those creatures are with their premeditation of what will come. That creature might have been able to give you a sort of forewarning on where terrible events would occur, as it would want to go there.
That would check.
But you would see that toothy grin that most would find fucking horrifying because it's a lizard folk with a bunch of sharp teeth.
Yeah.
But Ryu can identify it as basically the same shit he does
Yeah.
when he smiles. It's that thing of like,
Oh man, yeah, I get it.
it's like they're like, I'm smiling. I'm not built to smile.
I'm not, yeah.
He'll go, though I can do the same. So, if we get along well enough, I might eventually start forewarning you on terrible things. But I'll let you know this one for free. A large group of anarchy is about to enter your city.
In Gun Island.
Though I
Understood.
think it'll be quelled rather quickly.
Good to know. I appreciate it.
No problem. As he would give another smile. And
Yeah.
and then he would send you off.
Alright.
As that
Is where we'll end
Everyone.
off.
is he. Yes, and that's where
Heck
we
yeah.
end off. As Ryu would open his eyes, look out, and see a horde of people appearing at the teleporter.
Okay. Alright.
As he sees about 20 plus people appear.
Alright. If those are the anarchy people, they're gonna die.
And he would see leading this group
Uh-huh.
is the Solar Knight.
Hell yeah.
As this is likely all the maximum security people.
Grand. We'll deal with that next session. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little escapade. We didn't do a 6-hour long fucking crazy ass shit like we did last time, as it should be, because that was fucking crazy. But I will see you all in the next video. You can check us out on the Lost Shipyard and on Lost Harbor. Lost Shipyard on YouTube and Lost Harbor on YouTube. And if you want to check us out on Spotify, it's also the Lost Harbor Tavern. You can find a bunch of stuff on both of these channels, from Amnesia Campaign to the Sanity Campaign to Rum and Harbor Campaign. The list goes on and on. So go check us out. We got a bunch of stuff for you guys to go watch. And we'll see you guys in the next stream. Or next stream. Gosh damn it, dude. In the next video.
Next session. Bye.